and the team 1340 in Grand Junction. Jack, make no mistake, without a doubt, the two best teams in the state will settle things on the field today.
Well, if it's anything like that game that we saw between Olathe and Erie as we just came here, then we're in for an exciting one. I think it'll be exciting no matter what. The fans are all huddled. They've got their stocking caps pulled on. I see some of the Glenwood fans with their brand new Glenwood football jackets. Just broke them out this week. A lot of excitement in the air. Can't wait for the game to get underway.
Fort Morgan and Glenwood have never met in the playoffs, and in fact, the last time they faced each other was in Glenwood in 2003. The Demons won that game 13-7. The only thing they know about each other this year is what they've seen on video, and both coaches have a lot of respect for one another. Here's Coach Harrison Chisholm of the 13-0 Fort Morgan Mustangs. That was Fort Morgan's head coach Harrison Chisholm in his third year at the helm. Well, Jack, catching up with Glenwood head coach Rocky Whitworth, I could see a sentimental glint in his eye as he talked about his special group of players getting ready for the biggest game of their young lives. That is Demons head coach Rocky Whitworth about to lead his boys into battle. Can they corral the mighty Mustangs of Fort Morgan and claim their first gold football in nearly 3 decades? We're about to find out.
Leading at the midfield, captain for Glenwood Springs, number 4, that's George Piani. Number 57 is Keenan Hager. Number 14 is Dakota Stonehouse.
Okay, let's switch.
A host of Mustangs acting as captains, but the primary number 52, Austin Wood.
Yeah, see 36 out there. The hat, the coat.
Additional sponsors of high school playoff coverage on KMTS. The state championship brought to you by Sunshine Travel, Midland Shoe, Avalanche Ranch, Summit Paint, Crystal River Spas, Big O Tires, Elmer Glass, Napa Auto Parts of Carbondale, Radio Shack and Rifle, Mountain Souls, Habitat for Humanity, Sunlight Mountain Resort, Carbondale Car Care, Grease Monkey, Fred's Hardware and Rifle, and Thirsty Corp. Welcome back to Legacy Stadium in Aurora on the campus of Cherokee Trail High School. I'm Ron Milhorn along with Jack Jabor. We'll be bringing you all the action from today's 3A state championship game between the Glenwood Demons and the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Jack, a lot of people have asked if the Demons are number 1 and undefeated, haven't they earned the right to play at home? Well, simple answer is yes, but the powers that be with Colorado High School Activities Association decided to bring the 2A and 3A title games to a neutral site, Legacy Stadium, largest high school stadium in Colorado. It's used by several schools, in this gym is down in the metro area. But, hey, not a lot of teams would love to be here in their position.
Well, it's a great venue, but it is lacking a little bit of the hometown flavor. But the stands are certainly full. You've got red everywhere.
Here we go. We're going to kick off. The Demons will receive to start the 2008 state championship game. There's the kick. Taken by the up man, Matt Snyder. Snyder's got some room. Snyder across the 40, down to the 45-yard line. A short kick. They wanted to keep it. Either it was a mistake or they wanted to just keep it out of Kevin Screen's hand because he is one of the most dangerous returners in the state.
I think they were just trying to kind of drop kick it over that one line and have it bounce. But Snyder came up and did a nice job. Returned it from the 22 up to about the 46-yard
line.
Glenwood has scored on every first possession in the playoffs.
Hudson to the left of Stonehouse to start the game here. 46-yard line, their own 46. Tough defense for the Mustangs. We'll give you the starters here in just a minute. Doc takes the snap, looks to throw, sets up, fires, complete. Short gain of about 6.
To Nicola, it looks like.
Bennett Nicola with the first catch. Second down and 4. Good start for the Demons. Kent Hall, the defensive end for the Mustangs, 6'5", 205. Another end is Nick Flugoff, 5'11", 150. Tackles are Ryan Jensen, 6'1", 195, a senior. Hunter Maxwell, 5'11", 195. Second down and 4 for the Demons. Ball in midfield, handoff to Hudson. Hudson cuts back, and he's close to a first down, tripped up.
To number 30, Michael Hudson.
And Mike has just continued that incredible string. It started in the second game against Conifer. He's scored 2 or more touchdowns in every single game since that time. that the Demons have played. Just amazing. The last couple of weeks, he's caught a pass for a TD and run one in.
Third down and a yard. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Less than a yard, actually. Doc takes a snap. Pitches to Hudson. A flag is thrown before they get the play off.
Penalty flag on the field.
The linebackers for Fort Morgan, 5'10", 165, Keith Montel. False start called against the Glenwood Demons. Ryan Hoffman, a 5'11", 175 junior. Colton Kiernes, a 5'9", 145-pound senior, is the linebacker strong safety. The cornerbacks, Ian Moreno, Isaac Rodriguez. The safeties, Chris Cobley, a hard hitter, and Tanner Kinnison. Head coach is Harrison Chisholm. So third down now and 7 for the Demons after that false start. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Doc rolling to his right, has some time. Looking to throw now. He's going to run it, and he's going to be brought down.
So we're going to have a quick decision already. I would guess they'll probably kick it away.
Lachlan Collihole from Australia will punt the ball away. 4th down and a yard.
So that motion penalty cost Glenwood on their first possession, and for the first time in the playoffs, they do not score on that initial possession.
Ian Moreno deep to receive for the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Game just underway. No score yet. Collihole will punt. Up back is Snyder. No pressure, and Lachlan gets off a decent punt. High kick.
Fair catch call. It bounces. Glenwood bounce. Can they stop it?
It's in the end zone.
Yeah, it'll be a touchback. I was wondering if one of the Glenwood players could get down there, but instead, one of the Fort Morgan players jumped on it.
So we'll get our first look at Chris Cobley, one of the leading ball carriers in the state, almost 1,900 yards rushing so far through the playoffs. He is tough, low to the ground, 5'7", 186, and he can bring it. Tough runner, hard to bring down.
And they've got a couple of other runners, too, but they will be missing their big fullback, their 200-pound fullback, Joe Hockenagel.
I formation, Cobley the tailback, right behind the fullback, handoff. Pape's going to throw on first down, sets up, fires, and it's caught.
And the tackle
wide open to 40,
45
to the 50. It's a tight end, still on his feet, down to the 40 to the 39 of Glenwood. So a little surprise play for the Fort Morgan Mustangs as they go to the air first. Andrew Reball, a 6'5", 200-pound tight end. He's a junior and a big target. They mark it at the 40-yard line of Glenwood. So the running team goes to the air first. Garrett Pape can throw.
And a 40-yard gain. Yeah, he was 6 for 6 last week against Evelyn.
9:42 to go in the first quarter, no score. Mustangs in Demon territory. Handoff. Look at him bounce off tacklers. Cobley. But he went backwards and paid for it. Cost him a couple yards. As screen up there to make a tackle along with Snyder and Aaron Zancanella. Defensively for the Demons.
The Mustangs. Go ahead.
Hardert at linebacker. Jordan Ciani. Josh Galvin plays in the secondary. Bennett Nicola, senior. Nick Ciani, who had that big interception against Mountain View last week. Aaron Zancanella, very active on defense. Taylor Parsons, Matt Snyder. 2nd down and 10 from the 40. Pape wants to throw. Sets up. He's got time. Throws downfield. He's up the right sideline, and it is incomplete. Intended.
Pape's throw intended for number 3, Colton.
And the Glenwood defender, I think it might be, is it Galvin?
Josh Galvin. Colton Kiernes was the intended receiver, and the ball just a little bit overthrown.
He's not getting up real quick. He's up, but he's coming off the field, and he's limping.
Garrett Cabobel coming in to replace him. 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs.
Boy, they do not need to lose another receiver. Of course, Connor Riley's out for the game. Hockenagel is their fullback, and they're using Keith Montel. 5'10", 165. That's a lot different than 5'11", 215 blocking for Cobley, and maybe that showed on that first play. 3rd
Single
and 9.
back. Trips to the left. Pape setting up the throw, being pressured, being chased, and he's sacked.
It's intentional downing.
They're going to throw a flag.
Intentional downing.
Great pressure by the Glenwood defense. And they've been outsized just about every game this postseason, but they are tough. They're quick, very fast to the ball. They swarm to the ball. So Pape in trouble, threw the ball away, and is called for intentional grounding. Sunshine Travel, 9454 Sun, across from Wendy's in Glenwood Springs. Family vacation, senior trips, and spring breakers. Wish it, dream it, live it. Always a sunny day at Sunshine Travel, 945-4786.
They picked up the flag. Did not rule him down.
Ryan Jensen is the punter, 6'1",
rather.
195. Deep to receive, Kevin Screen around his own 9-yard line. High snap. Some pressure. They got it away. Wobbly kick. Screen takes it at the 9. Has some blockers. Looking for running room, and good coverage by Fort Morgan. He gets it down to the 13-yard line. So Glenwood will start their second possession. No score, 8:41 to go, first quarter, state championship game. The Olathe Pirates won the 2A title, 22-21 in overtime over Erie.
That 40-yard pass has gained field position for the Fort Morgan Mustangs right now. Glenwood has had some long drives this season, but they've got a long way to go.
Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball at the right hash mark. Demons going left to right at their own 13.
And, of course, a team like Fort Morgan, I imagine field position is part of their philosophy.
Doc fakes the handoff, throws a little hitch pass to Nicola. Looking for room. Cuts it up. And they're just going to dink and dunk. That was not Nicola. I'm sorry, that was
complete to number 85.
Trey Fox with the catch on the far side. We're up here ways. It's nosebleed section, but a beautiful press box here at Legacy Stadium. 2nd and 5 now for the Demons. Ball at their own 18-yard line. No score yet, 8:14 to go first quarter. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse, 3 receivers to the right. Doc takes a snap, pitches to Hudson up the left side, and Hudson's got a first down.
If they didn't mark him out of bounds, which it looks like they may
did.
have.
Yep. First down about the 21-yard line.
5-yard line by number 37, Ryan Hoff.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2 yards to go on their first series.
3rd and about 2.
Procedure call cost them some field position, and they had to punt it away. 3 receivers to the right. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse.
Fort Morgan with a pretty traditional-looking defense.
Doc takes a snap. Hudson tripped up, tries to get back up, and he is going to be short of the first. Well, this is going to be very close. Very, very close.
Well, they'll have to kick now.
It's like Coach Rocky Whitworth not hesitating to send his punt team out there. Nope. They're going to measure. Midland Shoe in downtown Basalt across from Alpine Bank has been in the Mid-Valley Shoe Store for 15 years. Come in and check out their huge selection of winter boots for men and women, including Uggs, North Face, and Sorel. Midland Shoe open 7 days a week, downtown Basalt. Chain gang out there to measure. And an inch short, if that. And Lachlan Collyhole will punt. He sets up about his 9-yard line.
And he really didn't start to punt for Glenwood until about the last game of the season.
Ian Moreno deep to receive for Fort Morgan.
He has not kicked as deeply or as high as Connor Riley did, but they'd already made the switch before Riley
Snyder's
got hurt.
the up man. High snap. Lachlan takes it down. No pressure. Gets the ball away. A low kick.
Not much.
And it takes a sideways bounce, and it takes a Fort Morgan bounce. Glenwood's got to down it.
Well, good position for Morgan.
Taylor Parsons there to touch the ball at the 41-yard line of Glenwood as Fort Morgan takes over their second series. 7:36 to go in the first quarter. No score in this 3A state championship game.
And that ball rolled back quite a bit. A net of about 19 yards. Not what they needed, kicking from the shadow of their end zone.
I formation. Chris Cobley, the tough tailback, in there. Garrett Pape under center, turns, hands off to Cobley. Cobley spins, breaks a couple tackles up the middle. He'll bust that up the middle, and then all of a sudden he'll just squirt loose and bust it for big yards. He had over 200 yards last week in their win over Devlin.
But I
3
know
touchdowns.
that they are missing Hockenagel and his blocking in there for him. We mentioned the difference in the weights between Keith Montel, who's in at fullback, and Hockenagel, probably about 50 pounds.
Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Mustangs. Ball at the Demon 37-yard line. I formation again. Pape back to throw. Sets up, pump fake. He's going downfield. He's got a man, and it is going to be overthrown. Intended for Casey Scott, 5'10", 160-pound senior. going for the end zone there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Mustangs. No score yet here in the first quarter, 6:52 to go.
Scott, their leading receiver, but not a lot of touchdown catches. But he was open on that play, but Pape overthrew him by a good margin. He's got a good arm. I mean, that was a nice looking pass, but he missed him, and they're having to go to the air here. A little uncharacteristic, I think. He's 1 for 3 in the early going.
Cobley, the lone back, 3 receivers to the right for Fort Morgan. 3rd down and 7. Pape back to throw. Being pressured. It's a screen pass and overthrows Chris Cobley. He tried to catch it on the bounce and run.
And Aaron Zancanella said, "How do you do, Mr. Pape?"
Yeah. Avalanche Ranch Cabins and Antiques is a family-owned resort 12 miles up the Crystal Valley from Carbondale. Avalanche Ranch is the perfect picturesque setting for couples, retreats, and weddings. Also stop in the Antiques and Gift Store, open 9 to 5, 7 days a week. Check out the website at avalancheranch.com. 4th down and 7 in the punting situation for Fort Morgan. Kevin Screen, once again, where he was last time, right about his own 9-yard line. No score yet, 6:50 to go first quarter.
Well, Glenwood survived the bad field position. Now see if they can put a couple of first downs together and make something happen.
Punt is away, wobbly kick, low kick. Screen's going to let it go, and it'll roll, thanks to the bouncy artificial turf, into the end zone for a touchback. Summit Paint has moved, the largest Benjamin Moore dealer in the Roaring Fork Valley, now open in the Basalt Trade Center, 133 Park Avenue. When it comes to quality, see Sam at Summit Paint, now open off of Willits Lane in the Basalt Trade Center. 6:43 to go here in the first quarter, this 3A state championship game. Glenwood looking for their first gold football since 1980. Fort Morgan won it in 99.
The thing that's important in these kind of games is, prior to the game, of course, is keep things as routine as possible for the players. They doing all the same exercise, doing everything in the same order, but it's impossible to keep the butterflies and the little flutter out.
4 receiver set. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Doc looks over the D. Takes the snap, back to throw. Has time. Pump fake, now rolling to his left, being chased out of the pocket, and he's going to be brought down. Got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
He had Screen over at the right on a little button hook pattern, but didn't get that far in his checkoffs. He started looking downfield to the left.
Offensive line is Drew Avery. Also got Hunter McCallum in there. Moses Galvin. Connor Pollock. Greg Oroz. 2nd down and 10. Doc back to throw. Has some time. Here comes the pressure. Ball is caught by Benicola. Great one-handed grab. He had to turn back the other way, catch it behind him, bobbled it, gathered it in, and got a nice gain for the Demons. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Unfortunately for Nicola, the defense didn't arrive as he was one-handing that, or that ball would have been just anywhere but in his arms. And he was able to gather it in just prior to getting hit by Isaac Rodriguez.
Big 3rd down play for the Demons here. First quarter, no score yet. 5:35 to go in the first. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Haven't got the ball to Screen yet.
Doc rolling to his left. Here comes the pressure. Gets away. He's going to run it.
No,
now
I
he
don't
throws
think
it.
so.
It is caught for a first down.
And that's Jacob, I think.
That is Luke Jacob, the backup quarterback, filling in. Took the place of Connor Riley, and a nice grab by Luke Jacob. Good job getting open. Ball caught at the 43-yard line of the Demons, 1st and 10.
Gain of 18.
And Doc bought himself time as the pressure was coming.
And so far, the 2 Demon, the most reliable receivers, actually the 3 best receivers, have not touched the ball.
1st and 10 from their own 43.
Being Connor Riley, the other one, Kevin Screen, and then Josh Galvin has caught the ball.
Hands off to Hudson. Hudson's got some room.
Not much.
And it closes quickly. Boy, Mustangs showing why they're the number 1 defensive team in the state. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 46-yard line of Glenwood. No score yet, 4:45 to go first quarter, state championship game. KMTS, 1340 the team, and BeHeardTV.com. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. 3 receivers to the left. Doc looks over the D, takes the snap, back to throw. Hudson picks up the blitz. Nobody open. Doc running for his life. Stiff arms a man, throws, and it's incomplete.
Boy, he had Jacob, and he saw him, but under duress, overthrew him a little bit over the middle.
Ryan Jensen bringing the heat in his nose guard position.
He had time initially, but the receivers were covered. That's his first miss, though. Doc was 4 for 4. First 4 tries.
3rd down and 7.
Nothing deep, though.
3rd and 8, rather, for the Demons.
Notice how deep Cobley is as a safety. He had 3 interceptions.
Trips to the left. Doc looks left. Sets up. Fires. Incomplete. Intended for Bennett Nicola, and the Demons left to punt it away.
Which was not such a good
brings up 4th down.
maneuver last time. Just a 19-yard punt by Collahole. The first one went 45 yards, rolled into the end zone. But this kind of game, it's going to be critical. He's going to have to punt well.
Back to receive. Ian Moreno for the Mustangs. Good snap. Collahole, no pressure. Gets the punt away. Moreno calling for a fair catch and does so at the 20-yard line.
Fair catch by Moreno.
And the Mustangs will start their 3rd possession from their own 20-yard line. No score yet. 4:11 to go in the first quarter in the state 3A championship game. The game brought to you in part by Crystal River Spas. Crystal River Spas invites you to check out their new online store at crystalriverspas.com. You'll find everything you need for your pool and spas. Crystal River Spas, relaxing our customers one spa at a time. Garrett Pape breaks them from the huddle for the Mustangs. I formation. And Cobley not in there at tailback. Hand out to number 29. And he's got lots of room across the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 45, 40.
Pursuit.
And finally forced out of bounds. That was number 29.
Devin DeRoche.
43-yard scamper down to the 37-yard line, run out of bounds by number
DeRoche,
1.
a 5'11" or 5'8", 135-pound junior. And, boy, he tore off a big run there.
And he's their second leading rusher.
Pickup on the play.
And he just kind of picked his way. It's not like there was a massive hole that he ran
Ball
through.
to Glenwood 37-yard line.
Once again, a big play on first down for Fort Morgan.
Cobley back in there at tailback. Gets the handoff. And they bottle him up. Drop him for a loss.
That's a 43-yard gain for DeRoche.
Zancanella in on the tackle for the Demons. Look at Taylor Parsons in there at nose guard.
They actually lost a yard.
Yeah, second down and 11 for the Mustangs.
He's carried 3 times for 4 yards.
Ball at the Demon 38-yard line. No score, 3:33 to go. First quarter in the state 3A championship game. Wide right is Casey Scott. I formation. Different tailback in there now. They fake the handoff. Pape pump fakes. He's being pressured. He throws. It is picked off. It's intercepted. Picked up the ball. The deflection went to Taylor Parsons. The ball was tipped, I believe, by Zancanella or Snyder. I couldn't tell which, but then before it hit the ground, there was Taylor Parsons, the nose guard, to get it before it hit the ground and made the pick. There's the first turnover of the ball game. 3:13 to go in the first quarter. The Demons take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The 18th interception of the season for the Demons against just 3 for Stonehouse. And there's been a pick in all 4 playoff games so far for Glenwood.
Hudson to the left of Stonehouse, ball at the right hash mark.
That one huge as it turned away yet another
Doc,
drive.
Hands off to Hudson, finds some room up the middle. Hudson to the 40, tripped up at the 38-yard line of Fort Morgan. Great run by Mike Hudson, nice hold by the offensive line for the Demons.
Down to the 36 of the Mustangs. A 21-yard gain for Mike Hudson, and boy, what a senior season he has had. Rushing for about 1,500 yards, 27 touchdowns.
Demons on the move here. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse, 1st and 10 from the Mustang 37. 3 receivers to the left. Doc's had to run to get to buy some time. Quick pass, complete to Nicola. It's incomplete.
Well,
the hit.
He had it.
Big hit from behind by Isaac Rodriguez. He really brought the lumber. And no possession there. And Nicola adjusting his helmet there. Bring up 2nd down and 10 from the Mustang 37.
And again, I'm wondering about Josh Galvin because they usually like to get him involved early, and I don't see him.
Hudson to the right of Stonehouse, right hash mark.
On that big pass play, he came off the field limping.
And a flag is thrown.
Oh, he's out there.
right after the snap. Flag was thrown on the far side.
Demons been plagued all season long by penalties. They have had several games with
Ball
80,
starts.
90, and a couple with over 100 yards.
Referees mic'd here at Legacy Stadium. It's a nice luxury we usually don't get during the regular season.
What, you want to hear the referees?
Well, some of the calls I'm not sure of. Okay. Second down at 15 for the Demons at their own 42.
I prefer
at the Mustang 42.
No yellow hankies whatsoever.
Hudson goes in motion, sets up to the left of Stonehouse. 3 receivers to the left. Fake the handoff, quick throw, hitch pass to Galvin. Galvin looking for room. And Galvin is
got about a yard.
Got back to the line of scrimmage.
He ran
the original line of scrimmage, rather.
He came deep out of the backfield.
Kiernes on the tackle for Fort Morgan. 2:29 to go in the first quarter. No score here in this state 3A championship games. Third down, and it's like just a little less than 10 for Glenwood.
Good to see Galvin in the action, though. I was a little worried about him as he limped off after that big pass play.
Screen, Jacob and Fox trips to the right. Nicola wide left, ball at the left hash mark. Doc takes a snap. Looks to throw. Sets up, fires.
He's got Jacob.
Luke Jacob hangs on to it. What a great catch by Luke Jacob.
And he got hit hard by Cobley.
He did. He got drilled from behind, hung onto the ball. It's caught at the 18-yard line of Fort Morgan.
And boy, Glenwood just having to unveil. That's some of the diversity of their passing game all season long is beginning to pay off here. Jacob really wasn't used much. He caught a few passes early in the season, but he got 7 catches against Steamboat, and that kind of cemented him in the offense.
5 receiver set, empty backfield. Doc looks over the D. Hudson is slot right. Oh, we got movement.
Don't know on which side.
Glenwood drew them off, or if it's going against Fort Morgan.
A 19-yard gain on that pass to Jacob.
Going against Fort Morgan. First penalty going against the Mustangs. Minute 39 to go first quarter. No score yet. Demons getting close. Ball now at the 12-yard line. Make it to 13, I'm sorry, Fort Morgan. First down and 5 now for the Demons. Same formation, empty backfield. Hudson is slot right in the trips formation.
I see a little bit of blue sky above, finally. It's been gunmetal gray all day.
Doc takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws, caught by Hudson. And Hudson forced out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Tackle made by Tanner Kinnison. Big O Tires, one of our sponsors in the postseason, selling more tires at lower prices. One-stop car care, full-service oil changes, fuel system cleaning, coolant service, transmission service, brake fluid, and steering service. The team you trust, Big O Tires and Service Centers. Second down and 4 for the Demons. Ball at the 11-yard line of Fort Morgan. No score yet, 1:18 to go in the first quarter.
Doc 7 of 9 in the game already.
Hudson to the left of Stonehouse. Doc, head on a swivel, looking over the D, sets up. He's going to run it up the middle. Doc down to the 5. He's got a first down, first and goal, Glenwood.
And he saw that opening. That obviously was not the play called. He was looking around, and I think he checked off there and just took it up the center for another Demon first down. And first and goal now from about the 5.
Ryan Hoff made the tackle.
Gain of 6.
Minute 7 to go, minute 6 here in the first. Nicola jogs out wide left.
This is where they like to run the option occasionally.
Hudson to the left of Stonehouse.
Get the ball to Mike Hudson, or Doc will keep it himself.
Here comes the pressure up the middle. Hudson, Doc is brought down, and
safety blitz by Cobley.
Chris Cobley dashing through there and sacked Dakota Stonehouse.
I think he was taken off on a run.
Yeah, I do too.
But lost a bunch.
Second down and goal for the Demons. Clock ticking down, 29 seconds here in the first quarter. Ball at the 10-yard line.
A little more room for the receivers to operate. Let's see if they find
Hudson
Kevin
sends screen in motion.
So that puts all the receivers on the left.
And a flag is thrown.
Boy, they're going to back up some more.
Boy. Carbondale Insurance Service has been in business since 1990 at 502 Main Street. It's open 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Rana and her staff at Carbondale Insurance say, good luck, Demons. Go all the way. Well, They have gone all the way. Here they are at the state championship game. Encroachment against the Fort Morgan Mustangs. A big break for Glenwood. Anticipating the snap, jumped off sides.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 5-yard line.
And brings it up to the 5-yard line. Second down and goal for Glenwood.
Well, let's see if they run that option now. That'll change the play call from 2nd and 15 to 2nd and 5.
Legacy Stadium holds about 8,000 people, and there's, I don't know, half the population of Glenwood's got to be here. Timeout called. No, that's the end of the quarter. End of the first quarter, no score. A scoreless first here, the state 3A championship game. The two best teams in the state going at it. So you're listening to KMTS, KMTS.com, BeHeardTV.com, and the team 1340. Back to Legacy Stadium in Aurora. Ron Milhorn and Jack Jabor, the state 3A championship game. No score after one quarter play. We go to the second quarter, second down and goal for the Demons from the 5-yard line as they switch sides. Demons now going right to left. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse.
All season that Glenwood has.
Doc takes a snap, wants to throw, looks to the corner, and it is knocked away. Caught! Touchdown, Glenwood! It was tipped and caught by Kevin Screen for the score.
Well, the old tip drill coming into play there.
Ian Moreno coming up almost to make a pick. Had he picked it off, he was gone. But he just tried to knock it down, and the deflection ended up with Kevin Screen, who hauls it in for the score. And the Demons, the first one to strike. Clay Hawkins on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, placement by Screen. The kick is up. You betcha. With 11:55 to go in the second quarter, it is Glenwood 7, Fort Morgan nothing. You're listening to State 3A championship coverage here on KMTS, KMTS.com, BeHeard TV, and 1340 the team. Back to Legacy Stadium in Aurora as the sun starts to peek through the clouds on this wintry November afternoon. Glenwood Demons score first. Took a whole quarter and changed. 7-0. A quick 5-yard touchdown pass from Stonehouse to Screen. Here's a knuckleball kick by Hawkins taken at the 3-yard line. Tanner Kinnison with the ball and carries up to about the 30-yard line. So we were used to seeing Hawkins with touchbacks all season. That one kind of a knuckleball.
Well, the air is a little damp out there. Perhaps the ball's not carrying quite as far. And we're a little higher than the Mile High City in Glenwood. But Kevin Screen making a big play as he's done all season long. That's his 10th touchdown catch of the season.
Montel, the fullback. Tailback is Chris Cobley. He gets the handoff left side, breaks a couple of tackles, busted outside, and finally brought down from behind by Aaron Zancanella. Good pursuit by the Glenwood Demons.
Definitely, because he had a little bit of room if Aaron hadn't been able to come around and catch him from the other side.
Gain of 3, second down and 7 for the Mustangs. 7-0 Demons, 11:30 to go in the half.
First quarter, 4 carries for 47 yards for the Mustangs. Of course, 43 of those coming on the one play by DeRoche.
Same formation, I formation. Got Casey Scott to the left, back to throw his Pape. Throws almost picked off, just beyond the reach of Jordan Ciani, who's playing the middle flat there. And almost, if he had the hops, he'd have had a pick and maybe taken it to the house. He had a pick in the going back to the Montrose game. Almost took it to the end zone, but legs were a little wobbly. It's like 100 degrees that day. Third down and 7 now for the Mustangs. I formation. Cobley, the tailback. Montel, the fullback. Back to throw is... And it's knocked away by Keenan Hardert. The pass, a screen pass intended for Chris Cobley. And Hardert jumped up and got a hand on it, knocked it away.
Intended for number 5, Chris Cobley.
I don't know if that was really a screen so much as just floating.
He was kind of deep.
Out of the backfield
the way
into the flat there.
The way he was set up to pass, it looked like he was trying to draw the defensive line in for a screen. But
great play by Hardert, who was really beaten on the play, but leaped and got a little piece of it.
And Fort Morgan to punt it away. Kevin Screen from his own 29, setting up.
And all the tips so far are going Glenwood's way.
Good snap. Here comes the pressure. Oh,
they hit him.
Yep.
Roughing the punter. A flag.
And Garrett Kabobel will be called for roughing the punter. Is going to give the Mustangs the ball back. Costly mistake. Soper's Lighting, congratulations, Demons, for a great season from an old alum. Owner Brian Harris is super sliding, go all the way, take State. You're won't take State if you make mistakes like that. He had a clear lane, but
he couldn't. He knew what he did as soon as he ran into him. He tried to put up his hands and stop his forward progress.
Boy,
but
fourth down and 7. You give a great offense like Fort Morgan the ball back.
That'll be enough for the first down easily, almost to midfield.
Ball marked to the 47 of the Mustangs. 7-0 Demons, 10:54 to go in the half. I formation, Chris Cobley, the dangerous, stocky tailback. He's looking to bust one here as Pape looks over the D, gets under center. And here comes, Nick Ciani jumped. Nick Ciani, the sophomore linebacker, trying to time the snap and bring pressure. That's going to give Fort Morgan another 5 yards. Elmer Glass is proud to sponsor local sports. If it's glass, they have it, with locations in Rifle and Glenwood Springs, serving the Valley for over 40 years. Napa Auto Parts in Carbondale, proud to sponsor local sports, quality parts, accessories, tools, and supplies. Stop by Napa Auto Parts in Carbondale, 1301 Dolores Way, just off of Highway 133. We keep America running. So 1st and 5 now for the Mustangs. Hand off to Cobley, left side. No room to go, trying to cut the other way. And dives forward from maybe gets to the line of scrimmage.
Zancanella made sure there was no cutback lane, as he's the one that wrapped him up.
Good pursuit. Good job of the Glenwood Demons defensive front, are staying in their lanes. Got a yard, 2nd down and 4. 7-0 Demons, 10:28 to go in the half. Pape turns and talks to his fullback and halfback, Montel and Cobley. Pitch play to... No, this is not Cobley. A cutback.
It's DeRoche.
It is DeRoche with the carry, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. Again, a good job of pursuing by the Glenwood Demons and staying in their lanes.
Taylor Parsons got out there and helped turn that one in.
Parsons also...
about 4 to go.
Josh Bauer in there on a tackle, so 3rd down and 3 now for Fort Morgan.
On a pitch like that, it's unusual to see them not get, try to cut it back so soon.
DeRoche still in at tailback. Montel at fullback, I formation. 3rd and 3. Pape back to throw. Short drop, throws, caught. Hit immediately by Cabobel, but it's good for a 1st down. Ian Moreno with the catch and the 1st down.
I can't recall Cabobel playing first team D until this game either. That's another change.
The ball marked at the 39-yard line of the Glenwood Demons. 1st and 10, Fort Morgan. 9:28 to go here in the half. 7-0 Glenwood. Cobley back in there at tailback. Montel is the fullback. I formation. Cobley gets the handoff left side. Trying to bust it up the middle. And a gain of 1.
They're handling him pretty well. It's been a couple of the other, a big passing play on the first play from scrimmage. And then DeRoche broke one earlier. But this is the best drive so far. Of course, it was no drive at all, except for the roughing the punter call way back on the Mustangs' own 32 that's kept this drive going.
2nd down and a long 8 for Fort Morgan. Now they're staring into the sun. 8:38 to go. I formation.
Sun? What's that? Big hole.
Short gain. Isaac Rodriguez with the carry for Fort Morgan. So Coach Harrison Chisholm will platoon his tailbacks to give Chris Cobley some rest here and there. He plays both ways.
Rodriguez, the 2nd leading rusher on the team, but didn't carry the ball at all against Evelyn. It was Hockenagel and DeRoche, but of course Hockenagel's out.
Ball at the 35-yard line, just beyond the 35 of Glenwood. 3rd down and 6. DeRoche back in at tailback. Pape looks over the D. Takes a snap, back to throw, being pressured. Throws up the right sideline. Incomplete, no flag, and
good job by Collahall not to interfere there.
Cabobel, you mean?
Or Cabobel, yes.
And Ian Moreno, the intended receiver, that brings up a 4th down, and the Demons, once again, look like they're going to hold.
Well, they're in Demon territory. This is a place where they may not punt. They may figure that they've...
No, Pape's going to stay in there. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
4th down and 6.
Doesn't surprise me.
From the 35-yard line of Glenwood. 7:48 to go in the half. 7-0 Demons. Mustangs going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, they wouldn't gain that much by punting. The ball would probably just go into the end zone, gain about 15 yards.
The lone back. DeRoche goes in motion. He's going to get a swing pass.
That's a live ball. It was a
and
lateral.
Snyder tries to tackle him. He's still on his feet.
Short.
Finally tackled about 4 yards short of the first down.
Harder over there. It looks like
Nicola, Jordan Ciani,
Yep.
Nick Ciani, host of Demons. Great job of the defense.
But that was actually a lateral. It was a backward pass, so that's not a pass. That was a run.
So the Demons take over. And the roughing the punter penalty does not cost them. 7:41 to go in the first half. 7-0 Demons. Doc comes out with a play.
Well, it cost them a little bit of time and a little bit of field position. We'll
Evan
see.
Wagstrom at left tackle. They'll shuttle in different linemen. 3 receivers to the left. Galvin, Luke Jacob, and Kevin Screen. Wide right is Bennett Nicola. Hudson to the right is Stonehouse. Looking over the D. Rolls to his right. He's going to run it. And Doc forced out of bounds at the 36-yard line, their own 36. Radio Shack and Rifle, proud sponsor of high school athletics. Check out their great deals on Verizon wireless cell phones. They also have products daily for your gift-giving needs. Christmas is right around the corner. Radio Shack on Airport Road in Rifle. Short gain, 2nd down and 8.
And Doc, I think, just needs to take a few hits before he can start making those guys miss.
Hudson
like
to the left of Stonehouse, 3 receivers to the left.
He's really not gotten loose in this game yet.
He's going right to left, ball at the right hash mark. Doc takes a snap, rolls to his left, has time, throws complete to Josh Galvin at the 40. Josh still on his feet and finds, and a flag is thrown. It's going to be
hit out of bounds.
Yes,
I think
it's going to be a personal foul against Fort Morgan. Josh stayed on his feet, kept his feet moving, and got the first down. He was out of bounds, and then they came and clobbered him.
Yeah, he had enough for the first down, and he just kept he would not go down, and so but he was forced out. And then I think one of the other defenders came in and trying to finish him off because he would not go down.
So tack on 15 yards. Tanner Kinnison, I think, the guilty party.
Ball went to the 45, so it was a gain of 9, enough for the first down.
Welcome, listeners in Grand Junction on 1340 The Team, KMTS.com, KMTS 99.1, and Be Heard TV. 1st and 10 Demons, ball at the Fort Morgan 39.
And the sun is out, the field looking
Doc
nice.
Picks up a towel, tucks it in his pants. Now back, takes the snap, rolls to his right. Little shovel pass to Hudson. Hudson trying to find some room, puts on a move.
Wow.
And a nice tackle, open field tackle there by Colton Kiernes.
Good for a couple of yards.
And a flag was thrown.
Haven't seen too many guys be able to take Doc or Mike Hudson down that easily.
Flag was thrown on the far side. See what the call is. It is procedure against Glenwood.
Again.
Mountain Souls Shoe Store in El Jebel says, go Demons. Don't miss Mountain Souls annual Merrill Trunk Show on Saturday, December 6th. Save 20% on all Merrill footwear. Also ask about the frequent buyer cards. And, oh, yes, there's the pre-Thanksgiving sale.
And, you know,
that's passed, but they're still having great deals. Beat feet to Mountain Souls this fall in El Jebel.
They may decline this. Let's see. Yeah, that didn't surprise me. They stopped Hudson for no gain, and rather than give Glenwood an extra down, they're taking a gamble here.
7:22 to go in the half. 7-0 Demons. Fort Morgan declines the penalty. Nicola will go wide right for the Demons. Slot left is Trey Fox. Wide left is Kevin Screen. Inside them is Luke Jacob.
He actually gained about a yard on that play.
Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Doc takes a snap, sets up the throw. Being pressured, he drops the ball and scoops it up.
Stonehouse fumbling.
He got bumped there by
48-yard line.
So that turns out to be a good move by Fort Morgan.
Brad Wasson bumped into Stonehouse.
Declining the penalty, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and about
19 for Glenwood.
We're saying 3rd and 19.
Loss of about 8 on the play.
Sun shining here at the Legacy Stadium. It was a cloudy, dreary winter morning as Olathe beat Erie for the 2A title, 22-21 in overtime. Demons leading this one 7-0, 6:23 to go in the first half. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Nicola wide left.
Well, watch Kevin Screen on the streak.
Doc, back to throw. Sets up, and he's hit as he throws the ball. Doc is drilled.
Fort Morgan getting pressure.
Nick Flugoff brought the heat there. He drilled Stonehouse as he threw the ball. And it brings up fourth down, and Lachlan Collyhole on for his fourth punt of the afternoon. 7-0 Demons, 6:11 to go in the first half.
We are not used to seeing this.
And staring into the sun, the deep to receive is Ian Moreno.
His fourth punt of the game, I think.
Yep. Snyder's the up man. Good snap. Lucky gets it away. Nice kick. And it's going to bounce into the end zone. Touchback. Habitat for Humanity says, go Demons. Be sure to check out Habitat for Humanity's Restore, located behind the Castle Creek Center between Glenwood and Carbondale. Sunlight Mountain Resort, proud to sponsor the Glenwood Springs Demons football team. Join Sunlight Mountain Resort at the Hotel Colorado December 4th for the premiere of the film Under the Influence from Teton Gravity Research. Tickets are on sale at the downtown ski shop and online at sunlightmountain.com. Go Demons. 7-0 Glenwood, 6:03 to go in the half. Mustangs take over at their own 20. I formation, Cobley the tailback. Now it's a full house backfield. They've got two up backs. And DeRoche gets the call, sweep left side, and he is bottled up.
The give is to number 29,
Nick Ciani.
Devin DeRoche. He's hit behind
Jordan
the
Ciani.
Leading the tackle, number 36.
Josh
Nick
Bauer
Ciani.
also in on the tackle, and they drop DeRoche for a loss of 4, second down and 14.
Second loss of about 3 on the play. Second and
Glenwood
13.
defense coming to play this afternoon.
Well,
doing a great job.
They've been playing all season long. They've been kind of the unsung heroes. They don't get the headlines.
I formation. Straight I, Cobley the tailback. Call it second and 13 at their own 17. Staring right into the sun. Garrett Pape under center. We had movement.
Yep.
Cobley gets it left side, up the left sideline. He's got a first down.
I don't
Should have been a flag.
Well, it may have been all on the defensive side of the movement.
Yeah, and I saw a white helmet come up, a lineman come out of his stance
So he
before the
got
snap.
all of that 14 yards and a little bit more.
Carries up to the 31-yard line of the Mustangs. 5:13 to go in the half. 7-0 Demons.
Biggest run of the game for Cobley.
Carbondale Car Care, your hometown tire center. This winter, take your vehicle to Carbondale Car Care. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Go Demons. I formation again. Cobley the tailback. Montel the fullback. Cobley gets the handoff. Breaks a couple tackles, but as he's trying to stay on his feet, the Demons respond and swarm him. You need 4 or 5 guys to bring him down. 5'6", 186 pounds.
Who was the big guy for the Houston Oilers back before they became the Tennessee Titans? They used to run the ball and get better the more he got hit and the longer the game went. Big guy out of Texas.
Yeah. Earl Campbell.
Campbell, yes. This Cobley reminds me a little bit of him.
Second down and 8 for the Mustangs. I formation again. Pape. Hands off up the middle. Nothing doing. And the Demon defense bottles up Chris Cobley. That'll bring up third down. Actually dropped him for about a yard loss. Third down and 9. 4:20 to go in the first half. 7-0 Glenwood. A 5-yard touchdown pass at the beginning of the second quarter from Stonehouse to Kevin Screen. That's the difference. You get a shot there on Be Heard TV of Connor Pollock cheering on the defense. 3rd and 9 now. I formation. 2 receiver set. Pape back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Sets up. Fires. It is incomplete. No flag.
And boy, Kabobel is getting a workout.
Yeah, Casey Scott actually tripped first, and then Kabobel behind him fell after that. So no flag. Fort Morgan fans disappointed. They wanted a pass interference call, but that's going to bring up another punting situation.
And Pape continues to overthrow his receivers. He is now 2 for 9.
Now, back to receive the punt, number 47, Kevin Screen.
Let's see what Screen can do. He has set up so many Glenwood scores. He hasn't actually been the beneficiary himself too often of them.
Ryan Jensen, the punter. They stay away this time. And pretty good punt. Screen will take it at the 36. Screen, a little shifty. Finds a little bit of room and gets it up past the 40 to the 43-yard line. Demons will take over 1st and 10. They lead 7-0 with 3:44 to go in the first half.
That was a good job by Kevin to just catch the ball and get upfield as far as he could.
Grease Monkey, your preventive maintenance pros, says go Demons. Grease Monkey open Monday through Friday 8 to 5:30. Saturday 8 till 3. Grease Monkey next to McDonald's in Glenwood Springs. Doc breaks them from the huddle. One of the rare times they'll go to a huddle. Three receivers to the left.
Glenwood not doing what we were used to seeing him doing, but they're still ahead. 7-0, 3:44 to go in the half.
Mike Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Right hash mark. Doc back to throw. Fakes the hitch pass. Pump fake again. He's going to keep it. No one open.
Nowhere
Doc
to
still
go
on his
either.
feet. Doc to the 45. Knocked out of bounds. That should be another flag. It is. You better believe it is. They're trying to take Stonehouse out, and that time Ryan Jensen called for a personal foul.
And Josh Galvin got the block that actually allowed him to get to the sideline and make some positive yardage.
What great footwork by Stonehouse to say, well, yeah, I'm going to tuck this ball and go, and was able to cut it up the corner and outrace the defenders. And then you can tack on another 15 yards. Fred's Hardware proudly supports local high school sports. Fred's Hardware now in 2 locations to serve all your needs. For all your plumbing, electrical, and power tools, visit Fred's Hardware at 1733 Railroad Avenue. For all your farm, ranch, and industrial needs, Fred's Hardware, 215 West 24th Street, just beyond the bypass in Rifle. 3:36 to go in the first half. 7-0 Demons. And they have the ball first and 10 at the Mustang 38. Ball at the left hash mark. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse. 3 receivers to the right. Demons with the sun at their back. Doc sets up the throw. Fires complete. Wide open is Luke Jacob. Jacob to 30. Jacob still on his feet. Battles his way forward for the first down.
I'm just really impressed by Luke Jacob stepping in and becoming almost the number 1 receiver here.
Might want to groom someone else to be quarterback. Can he throw it to himself next year? He's been the backup
but it's not
QB.
legal. That's the 3rd catch of the game for Luke Jacob.
He's really stepped up his game. First and 10 for the Demons. Ball at the 27-yard line of the Mustangs. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse.
Gain of 11.
Trips to the left. Ball at the right hash mark. Doc takes a snap. Rolls. Little shovel pass to Hudson. Hudson battles his way forward to the 15, to the 10.
He's knocking people over, and he finally went out of bounds inside the 10.
They're going to mark it actually at the 11-yard line is where he went out of bounds. Mike Hudson with some tough running.
And Glenwood not used that shovel pass much. They like the screen to Hudson, but that time taking a page out of John Elway's book.
Yeah, I remember Dan Reeves liked that play a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Back when Sammy Winder was the running back.
Oh, my goodness. There's a reference.
Yeah, Sammy Winder.
Sammy Winder left, Sammy Winder right. Shovel pass to
Here we
Sammy
go.
Winder.
First and 10 Demons at the 11-yard line of the Mustangs. Glenwood leads 7-0. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse. 3 receivers to the left.
This might be
Doc hands
Hudson
off to Mike.
time.
Mike finds a little room up the middle. And Mustangs gang tackling, trying to strip that ball away. And Mike Hudson has not fumbled once all season long.
On the tackle, number 47.
Yes, he did.
Well,
One
last
of the playoff
week.
games,
Yeah, but recovered it, fortunately. Gain of 2, second down and 8. Ball at the 9-yard line of Fort Morgan. 3 receivers to the left. It's Fox, Jacob, and Screen. Wide right is Bennett Nicola. Hudson to the left of Doc.
See if Doc.
Here comes a blitz. They pick it up. Cobley, throw, caught by Fox. Fox at the 5.
Complete to number 85.
Of course, Trey's biggest catch of the season was in that Berthoud game, that cross-field pass where he continued his route. And if we're to believe the reports, Doc just lofted the ball up, sight unseen.
Threw it to a spot, and there was Trey to haul it in. Big touchdown. It brings up 3rd down and 4 from the 4-yard line, just beyond the 4, so they can get a first down.
About 3.
Look at 3 yards. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse. They're bringing pressure again. Doc sets up a fade pass to Nicola. Overthrew him. Incomplete. And here comes Clay Hawkins to kick a field goal.
Sure, you want to get some points down here.
Absolutely.
Number 21, Bennett Nicola.
Going for Bennett Nicola in that near corner. And Bennett got a hand on it, but couldn't haul it in. He's made some acrobatic catches this season. Minute 49 to go. And Jordan Ciani forgets he's on field goal, and he's got to sprint out there. Here we go. Screen is the holder. Placement. Kick is up. It is good.
Barely.
Just got over the crossbar. Field goal kicked by Clay Hawkins, his first year playing football, and those are big points. 10-0 Demons, a minute 45 to go in the first half. We'll be back with more after this. KMTS, KMTS.com, Be Here TV, and 1340 the team. We're back to Legacy Stadium in Aurora. Here's the kickoff from Clay Hawkins. He just hit a 22-yard field goal and now has a high, deep kick taken at the 2-yard line. Across the 10, 15, 20. Hard hit. And Kinnison carries it up to the 30-yard line. First and 10 Mustangs. 10-0 Demons, a minute 39 to go in the first half. A 22-yard field goal by Clay Hawkins. Just got it over the crossbar.
And what a weapon that is to be able to pick up 3 when the offense kind of stalls a little bit. And 50% of, actually not quite 50%, 6 of 13 is what,
Cobley,
well, make it 50
the tailback in the I formation, back to throw is Pape, being pressured. Running for his life. It's picked up. No! It's caught.
Tipped and
on
caught.
the deflection by Cobley. Oh, what a lucky break for Fort Morgan as it looked like, I think it was Zancanella that got a hand that almost got himself a pick, and he would have taken that to the end zone. So Pape has been running for his life. He's gone back to pass. A minute 14 to go. Second down and 9.
Only a gain of 1.
Pape to throw, short drop. And a great stick. Oh, my goodness. Casey Scott caught the pass, and coming up to just drill him was Dakota Stonehouse playing defense.
First time all year that we know of, but a 10-yard gain for a first.
Doc bringing the lumber on that hit.
He says, I've been hit enough. I think I want to do a little bit of that.
I formation, Cobley the tailback. Back to throw is Pape. Steps up, fires, complete.
Nice catch by the big tight end. And all of a sudden, Fort Morgan, which looked like it was a dominating running team.
And timeout on the field. We will take a timeout as well. It's called by Fort Morgan. 54 seconds to go in the first half. Glenwood leading 10-0. This is KMTS, KMTS.com. 1340 the team and Be Heard TV. Back to Legacy Stadium in Aurora. Glenwood Demons leading Fort Morgan in this 3A state championship game 10-0. 56 seconds to go in the half. Fort Morgan called timeout, I formation.
Well, I don't imagine they have any long plays. They
Second
may go
down
to
and
Scott.
2. Pape back to throw. Sets up. Has time. Escapes the pressure.
It's Scott.
Up the field. It is incomplete as he caught it out of bounds.
He caught it. The ball hit the ground, and then he picked it back up, but he was out of bounds.
He was smothered by Galvin and Bennett Nicola. Great coverage down there. Matt Snyder also joining the defense. 48 seconds to go in the half. Third down and a yard now for Fort Morgan.
That's a play that Glenwood likes to run. They started Scott on the right side. He went in motion and then streaked down the sideline. They use Kevin Screen that way a lot of times to get him open, but good coverage by Glenwood. Still, it was almost a catch. If he hadn't been out of bounds, it might have been ruled one.
Third down and a yard. Ball at the 50. 10-0 Demons. 48 seconds to go in the half. I formation. Back to throw is Pape. Sets up, fires short pass. It is caught.
Nice solid tackle by Galvin.
Ian Moreno. Galvin in on the tackle.
Enough for the first down.
So move the chains up.
And stop the clock momentarily at 43 seconds.
Ball at the 41-yard line of Glenwood. And Fort Morgan calls another timeout. Aurora, the 3A state championship game. 43 seconds to go in the first half. Demons leading Fort Morgan 10-0. Two teams 13-0, 1-2 in the state. Mustangs burn their second timeout. Cobley is slot left. Handoff to DeRoche.
Oh, look
DeRoche
out.
To the 35, to the 30.
And he got out of
Drilled,
bounds.
got out of bounds. Dakota Stonehouse up to make the tackle. That's right, Doc playing defense. He said, probably talked the coach into it. Said, Coach, give me a shot. I want to play some D. And shaken up on the play is Moses Galvin. I believe it's Galvin.
Gain of 12 on that draw play.
No, it's Aaron Zancanella. I think he took one to the gut. He's Marnie Barton checking on Aaron. Looks like Aaron's trying to catch his breath. Now he's on one knee on the sidelines. 37 seconds to go. The Demons trying to keep the Mustangs off the board here in the first half. 10-0 Glenwood. First and 10 Mustangs at the Glenwood 29-yard line. Lone back is DeRoche.
They can run the ball one more time.
Pape wants to throw. They pick up the blitz. DeRoche throws. Incomplete, intended for Chris Cobley. Defending there, Matt Snyder.
Complete at the 16-yard line. Bring up 3rd and 10 for
Cobley going over the middle. 31 seconds to go in the half.
And Pape is 5 of 11 in this quarter. 6 for 15 for the game. That's a lot more passes than he had to throw last week. Last week he was just 6 for 6 as the ground game was in charge. Glenwood doing a good job. And, of course, the fact that there's 31 seconds to go is forcing him to the air as well. Fort Morgan has one more timeout, so they can run that draw play again.
DeRoche, the lone back. Cobley is left in the trips formation. Back to throw is Pape. No, trying to find someone open. Now throws for the end zone. Looking for Cobley.
He got
it. Touchdown.
And Josh Galvin, I think it was Galvin. I'm trying to pick the number off. No, it was Drew Walters who was on the coverage in front of him, and he continued on, leaving Cobley open.
Cobley just out-muscled him and said, get out of my way.
And behind him was
man
Bennett Nicola, but yeah, Cobley just, it was kind of like a rebounder taking up space under the glass. He just kind of used that behind and cleared some room.
And Fort Morgan goes to that swinging gate. Their extra points.
29-yard touchdown pass with 23 seconds left to go. Boy, that changes momentum a little bit.
Tanner Kinnison on to attempt the extra point. Pape is the holder. Low snap. Placement. Kick is up. It is good. So with 23 seconds to go in the first half, Fort Morgan finally gets on the board, and it's a close ball game. Glenwood leading 10-7. This is KMTS, KMTS.com, 1340 The Team, and Be Heard TV. Back to Legacy Stadium in Aurora. The Fort Morgan Mustangs get on the board. A 29-yard touchdown pass from Garrett Pape to Chris Cobley. Extra point was good. 10-7 our score. 23 seconds to go here in the first half.
70-yard drive completed in less than
squib kick.
A minute and a half.
Snyder lets it roll out of bounds. Plenty of time for the Demon offense. Get something going here.
Well, and that out-of-bounds kick will give them decent field position at the 35.
All the scoring has taken place here in the second quarter. Demons leading 10-7. Ball at the 35-yard line. Doc comes out with a play. Well, you mentioned basketball. You made a basketball reference. Chris Cobley, short, squatty, strong, big, strong legs. Not a wrestler. Likes basketball. That's his winter sport of choice. Looks like Doc's going to take a knee. Yeah, they tighten the splits, the linemen do, and Doc takes a knee, and Glenwood will regroup. Go back into the locker room with a 10-7 lead.
I'm surprised they didn't take one shot at it. They had all 3 timeouts, and the clock is still going. There's 9 seconds, 8 seconds, but both teams jogging off the field.
So after one half of play, it's Glenwood 10, Fort Morgan Mustangs 7. You're listening to State 3A Championship football coverage on KMTS, KMTS.com, Be Heard TV, and 1340 The Team. Of Cherokee Trail High School, I'm Ron Milhorn along with Jack Jabor, live on KMTS, KMTS.com, Be Heard TV. I want to welcome folks watching this live webcast across the world, and of course on 1340 The Team in Grand Junction. Well, Jack, you and I are used to calling some crazy high-scoring games. A lot of times we're ready to go to the running clock in the second half, but that's not the case today in this state championship game. The Glenwood Demons leading the Fort Morgan Mustangs 10-7 at halftime, and it was a scoreless first quarter. A real battle of the defense, and Glenwood's defense doing a great job. They really came to play today. They've been able to keep Chris Cobley, the outstanding running back of the Fort Morgan Mustangs, in check. Over almost 1,900 yards rushing on the season, but they've been able to key on him. Fort Morgan's busted up a couple of big runs as they platoon their tailbacks in there, and DeRoche and others, but they forced Garrett Pape to throw the ball, and he's not used to throwing that much. It's been somewhat successful. In fact, that's how they scored. To recap their scoring, Glenwood had the ball first and goal to end the first quarter. They went to the second quarter, and a 5-yard touchdown pass from Dakota Stonehouse to Kevin Screen. The ball was deflected, and Screen alertly hauled it in and got his feet in bounds for the touchdown. The point after from Clay Hawkins was good. With 11:55 to go in the first half, it was 7-0 Glenwood. Demons scored again on a 22-yard field goal by Clay Hawkins. It just made it over the crossbar. And Glenwood's defense has really done a great job stopping this powerful Fort Morgan offense and that big offensive line and Chris Cobley. As we mentioned, Fort Morgan able to score. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. And Garrett Pape throwing a 29-yard touchdown pass to Chris Cobley, who just, as you alluded to, as you said, Jack, that he just kind of bowled his way around, got open like he was going for a rebound under the glass, and managed to fight out the defenders and haul in the pass for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and that's our score, 10-7 at half.
Well, Glenwood has not really been able to do what they've been able to do all season long. Part of the reason is they're missing Connor Riley, one of their weapons. They've been using some different guys. Trey Fox has got a couple of catches. Luke Jacob is their main receiver. 3 catches for 48 yards, all for first downs. The interception by Taylor Parsons, of course, was a big one on the tip play, set up that first score. And but you mentioned Garrett Pape, and he is 7 of 16 for 105 yards, matching Dakota Stonehouse, who is 12 of 15, much more efficient, but also for 105 yards. Both of them have a touchdown pass. The one interception, of course, by Parsons against Pape. Cobley is 9 carries for 27 yards, so they're holding him to less than 3 yards a carry. Last week he had 211 yards and about 15 carries or so. But DeRoche got a couple of big games. He's 5 for 54, so he's averaging 10 yards a carry. Overall, the Mustangs 15 carries for 81 yards. Glenwood 14 carries for 45 yards. Mike Hudson 7 for 33. They've got the 1 sack for a loss of 9 yards, so 36 yards net on the ground for Glenwood at halftime. But it's what would you expect in a game of this magnitude? Neither team able to quite do the things that they've depended on all season long, but that's not surprising. What with the scouting and the defense, the big thing, Glenwood, of course, trying to take away Cobley, and Fort Morgan trying to take away the deep ball at least, and they do that partly with Cobley. He's playing back a long ways back there. That's a defense you don't normally see. Protecting against the long pass, and so far we've seen Kevin Screen catch 1 ball, and that was the tip pass that turned out to be a touchdown. And that's not what Glenwood's used to, but still spreading the ball around. They've hit 6 different receivers. We've mentioned that Luke Jacob is the big guy so far for him with 3 catches, 48 yards. Mike Hudson's caught a couple for 18. Bennett Nicola, Trey Fox, and Josh Galvin have been involved as well. So spreading the ball out. We'll see if they go to Mike Hudson a little bit more, try to maybe change things up with those safeties so far back. Maybe they'll try to get that running game. Doc hasn't run much. Well, he has 7 times, but he's only gained 12 yards. And, of course, he lost 9 on the sack, so he's actually just plus 3 yards at the half.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of nerves working out in that first half, but it's all on the line in that second half. This 10-7 ball game, and we've seen some tempers flare. We saw a couple late hits. Glenwood guilty of roughing the punter call against Garrett Kabobel. Dakota Stonehouse on a keeper was hit out of bounds, and then he came in and played defense, which was something we haven't seen all season. Doc, once in a while, will go in there for spotty play during the season, but rarely do you see him come in and really take an active role, and he got a big stick.
Well, of course, Connor Riley was playing defense toward the end of the season, and he's out. So this is it. What are they going to save him for? The second half maybe. So Doc's in there playing D, and we'll see what the second half brings. I think we'll see a little bit more of Mike Hudson, but and maybe Doc trying to run the ball a little bit too. See if they're giving him some of that. But I think we're going to hear from Kevin Screen before the game's over with. And of course the big field goal, by Clay Hawkins. That's difference in the ball game so far.
Of course, some of these star players for both teams doing their best to impress. Well, they want to get a win, but they're also trying to impress in the back of their minds. There are quite a few scouts. I guess every college in Colorado is represented here at Legacy Stadium. And by the way, congratulations to the Olathe Pirates representing the Western Slope proudly. They beat Erie 22-21 in overtime. A thrilling game as Erie scored first. They got the ball first in OT, and the extra point bounced off the crossbar. And Rhodes, the big running back for Olathe, got the job done. Over 200 yards rushing, scored the winning touchdown, or the tying touchdown in the extra point. A freshman kicker for Olathe got it through, and that was the difference. 22-21 for the Olathe Pirates, their first state title ever. So congratulations to Olathe. Well, we're going to take a timeout here on Be Heard TV, KMTS, KMTS.com, and 1340 The Team. When we come back, we'll kick off to start the second half. Clay Hawkins will tee it up.
Kevin Campbell, call the press box.
As things get a little bit cooler, we had some sunshine earlier in that second quarter. Now the sun going behind the clouds, and we had a lot of snow here in the metro area last night and a lot this morning.
Well, that snow coming possibly from the west coast. I was out there in San Diego, and they had rain.
Hawkins' kick is to the right side. It's going to be short. And bobbled, picked up by number 40.
Bryant Cage.
Cage on the return. And an unusually short kick for Clay Hawkins.
He's probably listening to his own interview at halftime there. Distracted him. Anyway, out there in San Diego, a lot of those people aren't used to driving in the rain. I saw a couple of flip-overs, rollovers. It was really horrible.
Single back, 4-receiver set, Cobley in motion from the slot. Pape hands off to DeRoche, and Keenan Hardert drills him. Great textbook tackle by Keenan Hardert. No gain, first or second down and 10 for Fort Morgan. 10-7 Demons, second half just underway.
Well, generally teams like to come out at halftime and reestablish what they're known for, and so you would kind of expect Fort Morgan to just kind of try to hammer the ball a little bit. They tried that draw play, which was so successful on one occasion in the first half.
Garrett Pape brings him out, second down and 10. He's got over 100 yards through the air. DeRoche, the lone back. Cobley, the dangerous man, right slot, goes in motion. Pape, short drop, steps up, fires over the middle, caught incomplete. Good defense intended for Ian Moreno, and a good job by Kaboble defending him.
Yeah, he was right there, timed it perfectly. But that ball hit Moreno right in the numbers. He should have had it.
Good throw by Pape. Third down and 10 now for the Mustangs. 10-7 Demons lead, 11:09 to go in the third quarter.
Well, Pape's thrown the ball a lot, as we mentioned. 7 of 16 in the first half, 105 yards passing. And that last drive was all through the air, other than one draw play.
DeRoche the back, 4-receiver set. Cobley asking his quarterback, what do I do? He's in the slot. Pape being pressured, throws downfield. It's going to be underthrown.
Well,
in between two receivers, and that was Tanner Kinnison talking to the referee, trying to get a pass interference call, and that's not going to do it, kid. No flag, and a punting situation for the Mustangs after their first drive of the second half. 10-7 Demons.
It looked like Casey Scott was open deep, maybe about 10, 15 yards beyond.
I was watching him, and I thought it was underthrown, but as you said, between two receivers up the right sideline.
Averaging about 34 yards a punt here.
Punt is away. Spinning punt taken by Screen at the 28. Screen dodges one man.
Oh, and it ran right into
drilled.
Eric Forbes.
And Kevin getting up slowly. A flag is thrown after the tackle. Sunshine Travel 9454 Sun across from Wendy's in Glenwood Springs. Family vacations, senior trips, and spring breakers. Wish it, dream it, live it. Always a sunny day at Sunshine Travel 9454-786. 10:53 to go in the third quarter. 10-7 Demons. See what the flag is. It's going to go against Glenwood.
Yep.
Block in the back.
10-yard penalty for the run. First down.
Well, back in the deep hole.
Ball moved back to the 24-yard line of Glenwood. 10-7 Demons.
Well, not that deep, I suppose. Let's see if Glenwood can kind of mix things up a little bit here.
Hudson to the left of Stonehouse, ball at the right hash mark. Demons going right to left.
Fort Morgan's been getting pressure on Stonehouse. He's not been able to run at all.
Doc fakes, no, hands off to Hudson up the middle. Hudson spins and is close to a first down. Tackled by Chris Cobley. His counterparts.
They may measure this. This is very close.
They're moving the chains. 1st and 10, Demons. Nice job by Hudson, and a good block, a trap block by Moses Galvin.
Ninth first down of the game, 10 yards for Hudson.
All thrown 34. Demons lead 10-7. 4 receiver set. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Doc takes a snap. Hands off to Mikey. Mikey cuts it up. Mike picks up about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6.
Trying to bring those safeties up a little bit, maybe, by opening with a couple of runs here. See if they can't soften them up and then go over their heads.
Ball to
about 4.
Demons ball to 38. 2nd down and 6. They lead 10-7. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Receiver set. Ball in the middle of the field. Takes a snap. Takes a handoff. Throw. A little hitch pass to Kevin Screen up the right side. Screen pops up the ball.
Loose,
and it's recovered by Fort Morgan.
Stripped him as he was lunging forward.
Is it incomplete or down? They're not indicating. Glenwood ball. Unbelievably went out of bounds.
Oh,
it went out of bounds.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
this. They use this field there are a lot of markings for soccer and lacrosse, and I couldn't tell if it was on the far side. I couldn't tell if it stayed in bounds, but it went out of bounds. Lucky break for the Demons. They get a 1st and 10. At the 46, their own 46, they lead 10-7.
It was Moreno who recovered, but I guess out of bounds.
Hudson to the right of Stonehouse.
Up to the 46, gain of 8.
Doc looks over the D, takes a snap, back to throw. Fires over the middle, caught, bobbled, hauled in by Jacob. Jacob's got it across the 35. Great job by Luke Jacob. What a catch. The ball bounced off his hands. He looked like a setter in volleyball. He set it to himself and then hauled it in while he kept running and got it to the 32-yard line of Fort Morgan.
Again, the cushion that the receivers are getting worked to Glenwood's advantage, because if somebody had hit him while he was bobbling, no way he catches it.
That's to the left of Stonehouse.
Gain of 22.
Oh, and Hunter McCallum left early, way early. He was lone wolf McQuaid out there, and he's hitting himself on the helmet. 5 yards against the Demons. Midland Shoe in downtown Basalt across from the Alpine Bank. Been in the Mid-Valley Shoe Store for 15 years. Come in and check out their huge selection of winter boots for men and women, including Uggs, North Face, and Sorel. Midland Shoe open 7 days a week in downtown Basalt. So 1st and 15 now for the Demons. At their own 37.
I think Luke Jacob had caught 2 passes against Mountain View.
Demons lead 10-7. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse.
He has 4 catches for 60 yards in this game.
Ball at the right hash mark. 3 receiver set. Screen is wide left. Knox scans the D, head on a swivel. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Throws, hitch pass to Screen. Screen's got a little room, and Fort Morgan responds quickly. Boy, quick defense. In on the tackle was Tanner Kinnison.
Well, I'm sure they finally figured out with Riley out that Screen was the man.
Jake Schneider also on the tackle. I'm sorry, no. It was Colton Kiernes. 2nd and 12 now for the Demons.
Screen has had 300 yards and 12 catches in the last 2 games. 143 and 157.
Sets up the throw. Pump fake. Throws right side looking for Screen. In the corner. Got it! Touchdown Glenwood! You betcha! Unbelievable! Stonehouse with a marvelous throw to Kevin Screen.
Well, 300 yards receiving in the last 2 games and 3 touchdown passes. 34 yards on that beautiful, he faked to the left.
And listen to the Glenwood fans. Half of Glenwood's here.
Screen raced down the right sideline and beat Moreno. And the ball dropped in perfectly. And Kevin Screen with those marvelous hands.
Extra point.
And a great pump fake to the left. That bought him some time. Hawkins on for the extra point. Placement. Kick is up. It is good. You betcha.
The kick is good.
8:58 to go in the third quarter. It's Glenwood 17, Fort Morgan 7, 3A State Football Championship. We're back with more to this.
Tackle for the Mustangs, number 55, Eric Ford.
8:58 to go, third quarter. Demons on top, 17-7, a 34-yard touchdown pass from Stonehouse to screen. Here's the kick from Hawkins. Taken at the 9 by Tanner Kinnison. Kinnison cuts it up the middle, and Kinnison brought down. Tackled by Drew Walters. Unbelievable pass from Dakota Stonehouse to Kevin Screen. Screen with a marvelous catch, too. Doc went back and pump fake to his left. That kind of brought the defense to that side. And the defender was stride for stride with Screen, but that throw was absolutely on the money. And I'll tell you, if there's college scouts in here, their chins are on the floor.
Well, and Kevin Screen's got to get a look or two himself. I mean, he can look over his head, back over his head.
Full house backfield, hand off to Cobley. Cobley finding some running room and pulls his way forward for a couple of tough yards. And there was Jordan Ciani, head over heels.
Well, this is, Glenwood's been so good at coming back with scores in the playoffs, especially. 9 times they've been scored on in the playoffs prior to today. They've scored on their first possession following that score 8 times.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Full house backfield again. Cobley now. It's going to be the workhorse. He carries support for a short gain. He'll bring a third down and short. Avalanche Ranch Cabins and Antiques is a family-owned resort 12 miles up the Crystal Valley from Carbondale. Avalanche Ranch is the perfect picturesque setting for couples, retreats, and weddings. Also stop in the antique store and gift store, open 9 to 5, 7 days a week. Check out the website at avalancheranch.com. Third down and about 2.5 yards for the Mustangs.
My point in bringing that up is that the defense has to get the stop here. Glenwood's been so good at scoring when the other team does, rebounding.
Full house backfield again, double tight formation.
To maintain control of this game.
And the Demons jumped and just gave unless they were drawn.
Looks like they're pointing against Fort Morgan. The initial direction from the side, Judge. Nope, they're going the other way.
Glenwood. So it'll give Fort Morgan an automatic first down. Summit Paint has moved, the largest Benjamin Moore dealer in the Roaring Fork Valley, now open in the Salt Trade Center, 133 Park Avenue. Comes the quality, see Sam at Summit Paint, now open off of Willis Lane in the Salt Trade Center. 17-7 Demons, 7:43 to go, third quarter. Pape turns hands off to his tailback. Chris Cobley, 200 yards rushing last week in the win over Devlin, and almost 1,900 yards on the season. There's a Scalvin coming out for a breather for Glenwood. Garrett Kabobo on the tackle of Studley, Chris Cobley.
Cobley, 3 touchdown runs, 3 interceptions, 211 yards rushing. He had quite a day against Devlin.
Full house backfield, 2 fullbacks. They're shaded to the left. Double tight formation. Pape turns, fakes the handoff, sets up the throw, has time, and throws incomplete. Threw it out of bounds. Pass intended for DeRoche.
You can tell that's not his specialty. He's really not been very accurate today. He's 7 from 19. He did throw a touchdown pass right before halftime, and that's why this game is still in doubt, in balance.
17-7, Demons lead, 7:02 to go, third quarter. It's getting cold here in Aurora, the Legacy Stadium. Winds starting to kick up a little bit. Game time temp about 42 degrees. A little bit of snow last night. It's all moved off to the side. Third down and 9 now for Fort Morgan.
Well, let's see if they go to Scott.
And a little confusion on the offensive formation.
Everybody's
like
running around.
Fire drill, and Cobley is in the trips formation, and they're going to throw a flag.
Too much time, I'm sure. They hadn't set yet. Tried to snap
now, Fort Morgan calls timeout to regroup.
Well, maybe, did they get the... Maybe they got the timeout.
7:02 to go. 7:02 to go in the third quarter. 17-7, Glenwood leads. We'll be back with more after this.
And Stonehouse gets the snap, fakes the Hudson, wants to throw again. To Kevin Screen, he makes the catch, takes inside the 34. He's had a nice year. 45 catches, 806.
Tackle made by number 3, Colt Turner.
8 touchdown receptions. He's got
That's made by 47, Kevin Creed.
12.
This is about 12.
Here we go. 3rd down and 9 for the Mustangs. 7:02 to go, third quarter, 17-7 Demons. Back to throw is Pape. Steps up, has time, pump fake, throws, incomplete. And the pass intended for Casey Scott. Great defense by the Glenwood Demons again.
I'm trying to pick off a number, but it's a number that Glenwood doesn't have that actually hit him on the play. It looks like number 20, but Glenwood doesn't have a 20. I don't know who that was that made the rush. Maybe it was, yeah, that's 20.
Zank was in on the.
I wonder who's wearing 20 on the defensive line there.
Screen back to receive, high snap. Punt is away, slow, shallow kick, and it's going to take a Demon bounce. And it hits a Fort Morgan player at the 36-yard line, where the Demons will take over 1st and 10. They lead 17-7 with 6:45 to go in the 3rd quarter in the state 3A championship game. This game brought to you in part by Crystal River Spas. Crystal River Spas invites you to check out the new online store at crystalriverspas.com. You'll find everything you need for your pool and spa. Crystal River Spas, relaxing our customers one spa at a time.
Well, Fort Morgan has been unable to run the ball this half. Coming out of halftime, they got 4 carries for 9 yards, and Pape is 0 for 4. If Glenwood could put together a drive here, they might take the heart.
4 receiver sets. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Doc takes a snap, fakes a handoff, runs it up the middle. Spin move there, still on his feet. Doc still on his feet. Another spin move there, and some tough yards. And Doc, managing to avoid the direct hit, picks up about 7 yards.
Yeah, Whirling Dervish might be a good name for him on that play.
2nd down and 3 for Glenwood. Demons lead by 10, 17-7, 6:23 to go, 3rd quarter. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. 3 receivers to the right. Wide right is Kevin Screen. Wide left is Bennett Nicola. Here comes the pressure. Doc fakes the handoff. Pump fake right. He's going to run it. And Doc brought down from behind, short of the 1st down by about a yard. 3rd down and a yard.
Depending on the spot, he might have stretched that ball out.
Let's see. Mark it at the 45.
Right. About 3.
You heard Fort Morgan against Berthoud, playing against Logan Moore, another great quarterback that we saw a couple weeks ago. Fort Morgan was knocking him silly. Doc's been able to avoid, again, that direct hit. 3rd down and a yard for the Demons. Big down here. They lead 17-7. Hudson to the right of Doc. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's got the 1st down. Follows his lineman and just plows behind him across the 50 down to the 47-yard line of Fort Morgan.
Going on
Stonehouse.
Going on the right side that time. That's Galvin and McCollum's side.
Connor Pollock also in there. Wagstrom and Oros on the left side. Drew Avery is the center. 1st and 10 Demons. Ball at the 47 of Fort Morgan. Hudson to the left of Doc. Trips to the left. Doc takes a snap. Hands off to Hudson. Finds some room. Hudson to the 40. Spin move. And finally tackled by Isaac Rodriguez after a gain of about 8.
That was a good solo tackle. And again to the right side. Glenwood beginning to do it on the ground here. They haven't gone to the air yet on this possession.
2nd down and 8. Ball just across the 40-yard line of Fort Morgan.
Just 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, I'm sorry. Gain of 8, yeah. Pardon me. Ball just shy of the 39. Hudson directing the offense here. And
well, let's see if they try to change it up here.
Jacob Screen and Fox wide left. Sounds like a Laughlin.
Just keep hammering here with Hudson.
Doc takes a snap. Hands off to Hudson. Breaks a tackle. Has a 1st down. Up the right side. Look out. Hudson balls his way forward across the 25 to the 24-yard line. And Mike Hudson with some power running of his own.
He did. He put a defender completely on his back. Heels in the air. Now, I think it was Cobley. Just upended him.
Big O Tires. Selling more tires at lower prices. One-stop car care. Fuel service, oil changes, fuel system cleaning, coolant service, transmission service, brake fluid, and power steering service. The team you trust. Big O Tires and Service Centers.
Glenwood giving Fort Morgan a little of their own medicine here.
24 the Mustangs. First and 10 Demons. Demons lead 17-7, 4:06 to go third quarter.
15-yard gain.
Doc fakes the pitch and spun around and brought down, got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gained a yard.
Isn't this something? The Glenwood Springs ground chuck machine here. Nothing on the air on this drive.
There's a shot of Coach Joe Lucky, defensive coach. Glenwood Demons here on Be Heard TV, giving that ball game a workout.
Not used to looking at the ball. Haven't looked at it all game.
2nd and 8 for the Demons. Ball to 23 of the Mustangs. Demons lead 17-7. Fake the handoff. Keeper by Stonehouse. Finds a little seam. Still on his feet. A flag is thrown. It might be a face mask. His head turned as he made his move. It's going against Glenwood. Wow.
Yeah, I was about to compliment
Evan Wagstrom?
Yeah, Wagstrom, and I think he's the one that's going to get called.
Carbondale Insurance Service has been in business since 1990 at 502 Main Street, open 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Rana and her staff at Carbondale Insurance say, good luck, Demons, go all the way. So holding the call against the Demons, cost them 10 yards. 2nd down and 19. At the Mustang 33-yard line. Demons lead 17-7, 3:20 to go, third quarter. Screen and Jacob, wide right. Jacob has been a great receiver today. Galvin and Nicola wide left. Right hash mark. Lights are on here now. Legacy. Doc back to throw. Steps up, fires, caught by Nicola. And Nicola stretches forward for some extra inches. And they're going to mark it at the 26-yard line.
Bring 8.
3rd down and 12. Glenwood leading 17-7, state 3A championship game. Morgan defense, they've been on the field a long time this drive. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse, ball to left hash mark. Fox
get a little closer if they're going to get within range of Hawkins.
Fox is slot left. Jacobs screen wide right. Doc takes a snap, punt fake, looks left, tripped up, stays on his feet. Being chased, gets a block, looking downfield.
Still could throw it. He better.
He eludes a couple of defenders and finally brought down from behind. Well, that took a lot of time off the clock. He went left to right, ran 55 yards the other way.
Fort Morgan's defense really did a nice job of staying with the receivers on that. Nobody could get open, and you know Doc would have found them if they were.
Clay Hawkins coming on to attempt a field goal.
Well, he's tried a 43-yarder that was blocked. He's tried a 38-yarder and missed. His longest is 28.
We're going to mark this at the 35, so a 45-yard attempt for Clay Hawkins. Ball at the right hash mark. Screen the holder. Placement. The kick is up. It is blocked. And Screen knocks it away. It's a live ball. Finally goes out of bounds. Fort Morgan. Some pressure came up the middle and they got the block. And as a result, they'll get the ball in good field position instead of on the 20. It's a touchback. Minute 34 to go, third quarter. 17-7 Demons lead in the state 3A championship game.
Well, that reminded me of that first game we saw. They were back-to-back blocks. The freshman kicker you mentioned, Salazar, I think his name was, had an extra point blocked that cost the game going to overtime.
Receiver in motion. Handoff to Cobley. Cobley breaks it outside, left side. Gets away from Nicola up the left sideline. Cobley still on his feet and finally brought down at about the 39-yard line of Glenwood. Chris Cobley now taking matters into his own hands. The stud senior running back. Hardert over there to make the tackle.
Glenwood had a chance, having put together a couple first downs, gotten to the 22. Fort Morgan to kind of put this game on ice, so to speak, but were unable to do so, and now Cobley bringing them back. Fort Morgan very much in the ball game, especially if they score here.
Ball to Demon 39, 1st and 10 Mustangs. Minute 25 to go in the third quarter. 17-7 Demons, I formation. Cobley still in there. Receiver goes in motion. They fake the handoff. Pate back to throw up the left sideline. Good defense. Pass intended for Casey Scott.
Well, he threw it over his head out of bounds, so that was totally uncatchable. But Cobley, 21-yard gain. That's he had just about 34 yards on 12 carries so far for the game, so averaging less than 3 yards a carry, and got 21 of them on that play.
Fort Morgan's touchdown came 23 seconds left in the first half. A 29-yard TD pass from Pape to Cobley. Minute 19 to go in the third. 17-7 Demons.
Well, the defense has been doing the job today, other than on that last drive before half.
Glenwood fans on their feet cheering for the defense. I formation. Pitch play to Cop. No, it's DeRoche, right side. Now cuts it up the middle. And DeRoche brought down after a gain of about 7. That's Rodriguez, sorry, on the carry. Rodriguez with the carry. Ball at the 33-yard line of the Demons. 3rd down and 4. Under a minute to go now here in the third quarter. Demons by 10. Big play here for the Glenwood defense. They've been come up big all afternoon. I formation.
Well, I don't see 5 in there, so somebody else is going to have to make the play other than Cobley.
Pate turns, hands off, and nothing doing. You betcha the defense comes up huge. Hardert and Zancanella.
Red.
Hardert and Zank.
I wish I knew who number 20 was for Glenwood.
Isaac Rodriguez on the carry and got nothing. In fact, lost a couple of yards. It'll bring up 4th down and 6 at the 35-yard line of Glenwood. 17-7 Demons lead. 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Fort Morgan is going to let the clock run down. They'll switch sides. What a ball game. 1 quarter left in this 2008 season. Demon fans on their feet cheering for their boys to bring home the gold football. Can they do it? 17-7 as we go to the fourth quarter after this. Back with more. Pate back to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It is incomplete. The flag is thrown. It's going to be pass interference called against Drew Walters as Fort Morgan went for it. 4th down and 7. And the pass.
That's a shame.
Pate was drilled as he threw the ball.
That was not going to be caught no matter what. But Walters right up the back of the receiver.
Oh, a big break for the Mustangs as we start the fourth quarter. 17-7 is our score. Glenwood with the lead. Fourth quarter just underway, and the Mustangs now a golden opportunity here. Big break there. First down for the Mustangs at the Glenwood 20-yard line. Can the D come up again? Can they rise to the occasion? Pape brings them out I formation. Cobley in their tailback. Pape turns, hands off to Cobley, left side, now breaks it to the right. Finds some running room, he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Glenwood.
That's 2 times Glenwood has had a 4th down situation and allowed Fort Morgan another opportunity. And that time it really cost him a 20-yard touchdown run for Cobley. And we have what we really expected is a ball game down the stretch here.
Swinging gate for Fort Morgan. Now they switch to a normal extra point formation. Kicker's Tanner Kinnison. Snap, placement, kick is up. It is good. With 11:46 to go in the ball game, it is Glenwood 17, Fort Morgan 14. State 3A Championship on KMTS, KMTS.com, Be Heard TV, and 1340 The Team. We got a nail biter, the State 3A Championship from Legacy Stadium in Aurora. Ron Milhorn and Jack Jabor. 11:46 to go in the game. The Demons hanging on to a 17-14 lead after Fort Morgan scored a touchdown. A 20-yard run by Cobley. Short kick taken by Matt Snyder, but he took a knee as he caught the ball. So the ball is down at the 24-yard line of the Demons. 17-14, Glenwood in the lead. Congratulations, Demons, for a great season. An old alum, or Brian Harris at Soper Sliding, go all the way, take State. Chris Cobley with a 20-yard touchdown run. The PAT was good. The key play was that pass interference call on 4th and 7 as Fort Morgan went for it. And Drew Walters called for pass interference. So Hudson and Stonehouse come out of the huddle. Hudson to the right of Doc. Nicola is wide right to the near side.
Mentioned it. 8 of 9 opportunities when Glenwood's been scored upon in the playoffs.
3 receivers to the left.
Today, they've come back with a score. If they do it here, it'll
Doc
probably be the
sets up the
state
throw now, runs it. He's got some room. Cuts it up to 30, 35, 40. And a flag is thrown. It's going to be holding.
Yeah.
Ben and Nicola will be called for holding.
Yeah, he just couldn't keep his hands in. So often that happens when you're downfield like that. And really, the block wasn't essential. All he needed to do was screen him, and Doc was going to keep going. That's going to cost him. But it'll cost him from the spot of the foul, so it won't be quite as harmful as it could have been. Doc gained up to, he made it to about midfield.
Yeah.
The flag is back around the 40-yard line.
Call.
So it won't be a first down.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
From the spot of the foul, so it ends up being a net gain of 6 yards to the 30. First down. 4 to go for the Demons. They lead 17-14 in this state championship game. 11:36 to go in the ball game. Stonehouse looking over the sideline for the play.
First and 4. I don't think I've ever called that in my life.
Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. 3 receivers to the left. Screen is wide left. Doc takes a snap. Looks left, throws. Caught by Galvin with a great catch. He's hit immediately. Fought his way forward for some extra yards. 1st and 10 Demons. Elmer Glass is proud to sponsor local sports. With Glass, they have it with local locations in Rifle and Glenwood Springs, serving the Valley for over 40 years. Elmer Glass. 1st and 10 Demons, ball at the 41-yard line of Glenwood. Demons leading 17-14. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield for Doc. Doc takes a snap. Here comes a blitz up the middle. He's running for his life. Pump fake. Eludes one man. Throws downfield. He's looking for Nicola. Caught at the 10. It's fumbled. Incomplete. They call it incomplete. Nicola hit the turf hard, and the ground caused the fumble. Oh, my gosh. Stonehouse again with another jaw-dropping athletic play to elude 2 tacklers. Hurdled one man and threw it off of 1 foot like a javelin. And that would have been an incredible play. Here comes the replay on Be Heard TV. Incredible throw. Nicola
had it in his hands, just couldn't tuck it away. And look at him pounding the turf. Floor. He was hoping they'd call it a catch. 2nd and 10 for the Demons. Nicola wide left. Hudson to the left of Doc. Ball at the right hash mark. Doc takes a snap, sets up. He's going to run it. Picks up the middle. And almost had the ball stripped away. And he gets a couple of hard-fought yards. They'll bring a 3rd down. Big down here for the Demons. 3rd and 7. Napa Auto Parts in Carbondale, proud to sponsor local sports, quality parts, accessories, tools, and supplies. Stop by Napa Auto Parts in Carbondale, 1301 Dolores Way, just off Highway 153. We keep America running. Drop downfield, snapped a string of 8 straight completions by Stonehouse.
Doc back to throw. Hudson picks up the blitz. Doc throws, caught. First down.
And it looked like it could have been out of bounds again. Moreno looked immediately at the official.
Kevin Screen with the catch. Ian Moreno pleading his case, saying he was out of bounds. The referee says, no, sir, he was in. 1st and 10 Demons. Demons lead 17-14. State championship within their grasp. 10:27 to go in the game.
I started to talk about how successful they've been at responding when the opponents score, and that could be critical to the outcome here.
2 receivers left. Galvin and Nicola. Hudson from left to Stonehouse, right hash mark. Demons going left to right. By 3. Takes the snap, fakes the pass. He's going to run it. Doc still at his feet to the 40. Stiff arms the man. Brought down short of the first down. Got about 8 yards. Make him 9 yards. Stays in bounds. Tackle made by Tanner Kinnison. And this is reminiscent of Doc's 4th quarter performance against Bertha. He just took the team on his back. 2nd down and 1 for the Demons. Under 10 minutes to go in the ball game.
Well, this might be Hudson time here.
Doc
keep it himself. He likes to do that as well, even from the shotgun.
Hudson to the right. Stonehouse stands at the right hash mark. Full receiver set. Doc takes a snap. Looks to throw. Hudson picks up the blitz. Throws downfield. He's looking for screen. That should be yes. There's the flag.
Yep.
And the referee.
Moreno just pushing screen too much, not allowing him to get to the ball.
The referee. He just looked like he was hunting for his wallet to pay for the check. He couldn't find the flag and finally threw it decisively. And that was definitely, Screen's hands were tied up.
Well, I don't know that he had gotten to the ball, but I wouldn't put it past Kevin Screen.
No.
He's run under so many of those throws this year.
That's what the call.
We have 2 penalties on the play.
Oh, man.
Pass interference on the defense. We also have a sideline warning against White. 15 yards will be enforced for the...
Oh, sideline warning against the Mustangs. So they're starting to lose their cool. Demons leading 17-14. A big penalty called against the Mustangs.
Well, they're not going to assess both of them, are they? What exactly is a sideline warning? The coaching staff.
Maybe they came off the sideline, came onto the field, and pleading their case, saying it was an uncatchable ball. Nothing doing. Ball. Demons have the ball 1st and 10 at the Mustangs' 23-yard line. They lead 17-14. Through the Demons. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse. Full receiver set, right hash mark. Doc takes a snap. Hands off to Hudson, up the middle. Hudson breaks it out the right side. 20, 15. Here's a flag throw. It's coming back.
Man.
And Hudson pulls his way forward, close to the end zone, holding against Glenwood. Unbelievable.
Got the ball to about the 1-yard line.
Apparently these referees are not used to.
He's doing the palms up.
You know, when you're playing tackle, especially in this offense, you've got to be aware and keep those hands inside the frame. And, use fists, don't use your...
Play being assessed about the 20-yard, from about the 20-yard line.
You can't extend your fingers. You use fists and keep your hands inside the frame. For the Mustangs there, 1st and 17 now for the Demons. Doc looking over the sideline to Coach Whitworth for the play. Fox and Nicola wide left. And 17 to go in the ball game. 17-14 Demons. Doc takes a snap, hands off to Hudson. Finds a little room up the middle. Tough yards. Gets up to the 25.
Well, in the obvious passing situation, they tried to pop that little draw through. It's been successful so many times this year. Fort Morgan obviously has scouted Glenwood well. Knows their tendencies.
3-yard gain for Hudson. 2nd down and 14 for the Demons. At the Mustang 26-yard line, Demons lead 17-14, 8:40 to go in the game. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Doc back to throw. They pick up the blitz. Fires. No, incomplete. Intended for Luke Jacob. And he just couldn't handle that one. Defending on the play was Tanner Kinnison.
It's like a riding fastball, just kind of rose up on Jacob. Could quite pull that thing in. What a great catch.
So 3rd down and 13 for the Demons.
I wonder who's going to run the Connor Riley play over the middle.
The Mustang 26. 3 receivers to the left. Hudson to the left of Stonehouse. Right hash mark. Doc rolls to his left. He has time. Now he's being chased. Gets away. Sets up. Throws. Incomplete. Threw it to the back of the end zone. Intended for Kevin Screen. He was the nearest receiver. And Ian Moreno, the nearest defender.
Rarely do we see Doc, when he's scrambling like that, actually stop, plant his feet, and throw. He cut too much on that one.
The Demons, so they're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th and 13.
Again, nothing to be gained here from a punt. So why not?
Doc barking out the play to his offensive line. Hudson to the left. Three receivers to the left. Demon fans on their feet. Glenwood leads 17-14.
Cobley way back about the 12-yard line is the deep safety guarding against that pass over the middle.
Doc, pump fake. He's going to run it. Find some room. Right side, still on his feet, tripped up. He's going to be short of the first down. Got to the 15-yard line. He needed to get to the 12, or the 13 rather. So,
not enough for the first down.
Fort Morgan will take over. Here comes Chris Cobley and company. Radio Shack and Rifle proud to sponsor high school athletics. Check out their great deals on Verizon wireless cell phones. They also have products daily for your gift-giving needs. Christmas is right around the corner. Radio Shack, Airport Road, and Rifle. 17-14, Demons lead to the state championship game. 8:15 to go in the ball game.
If Glenwood wins this thing, the defense is certainly going to have earned
high formation.
Half of the victory.
Scott in motion. Pate turns, hands off to Cobley. Cobley's hit hard. He's drilled. Absolutely hammered by Jordan Ciani. Have mercy, Jordan brought the lumber on that play. They read it perfectly, went up the A gap and met Cobley in the backfield, dropped him for not a loss. So right at the line of scrimmage. That is saying something. Stop him cold. 2nd and 10, Demons. 7:45 to go in the ball game. Demons by 3. State championship. Cobley in the backfield. I formation. Scott in motion. Pate turns. He's going to pass. Steps up. Throws. Looking for Scott. Got him. 40. Finally brought down by Kabobel. Casey Scott with a huge gain for Fort Morgan.
The 46-yard line.
30-yard gain.
At that point by number 33, Garrett Colwell.
Mountain Souls Shoe Store in El Jabal. Go Demons. Don't miss Mountain Souls annual Merrill Trunk Show on Saturday, December 4th. Save 20% on all Merrill footwear. Thursday through Saturday, beat feet to Mountain Souls this fall. Mountain Souls, one of our sponsors here on KMTS. 7:26 to go in the ball game. Fort Morgan with good field position at their own 46. Hand off to Cobley. Cobley breaking tackles, bulls his way forward for some hard-fought yards. Got about 4. Close to midfield.
Had not completed a pass this half. He was 0 for 5 and then been sacked on the previous play. But boy, he found Scott, their leading receiver, on that play.
They could have gained a 3. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 49-yard line of the Mustangs. Demon fans on their feet cheering for their boys. 17-14, Glenwood leading. Mustangs on the march.
Once again, the defense being challenged.
I formation.
By the way, that number 20 is Jake Riddle for Glenwood.
Back to throw is Pape. Here comes the pressure. He's going to be tackled. See you later. He's brought down.
The ball's loose.
Ball's fumbled. It's still loose. And Cobley recovers it after a huge loss. Recovers it at the 32-yard line. Big play for the Demons as Pape coughed it up.
A couple of Glenwood players tried to fall on that thing, but they just kind of punched it.
Pape standing there in the pocket, standing tall, and Zancanella, Riddle, Snyder bringing the heat. Pape crumpled, coughed up the ball. Demons chasing it down, and Cobley ended up picking it up at their own 33. Huge loss of 16, 3rd and 23 for the Mustangs.
Watch that same route to Scott down the right side.
Back to throw his Pape. Pressure. He's going to be brought down.
And it was little Taylor
Parsons with a huge tackle. 140-pound nose guard. Tyler Parsons with a huge sack. 4th down and punting situation for the Mustangs. What a big defensive play for the diminutive nose guard for the Glenwood Demons.
Considering the ball just 2-3 plays ago was at midfield, and it looked like the Mustangs were rolling. Glenwood now will have a chance to catch this thing and put it away and run out the clock.
Demons lead 17-14, 5:18 to go in the game. High snap, a little bit of pressure, they stay away, and the punter actually, the punter made contact with
trying to run into it
and nothing doing. The referee wasn't buying it. Short kick. Glenwood has the ball in Mustang territory. They have the lead, 17-14, 5:09 to go in the ball game.
Look at the field position. That ball traveled 8 yards on the punt, and it was. The punter was absolutely trying to draw a flag by running into the defender coming in, and instead he pooched it.
Ball the Mustang 37-yard line. Two backs there. It's Siani and Hudson. Doc looks over the D.
They've been keeping it on the ground. Let's see if they do it again.
Hands off to Hudson. Hudson finds some room out the right side. Now cuts it up the middle. Hanging on to the ball. They try to strip it away. He gets across the 30. Mike Hudson with big yards. Michael Hudson. 4:56 to go in the game. 17-14 Demons. Habitat for Humanity says, go Demons. Be sure to check out Habitat for Humanity Restore, located behind the Castle Creek Center in Glenwood Springs and Carbondale. Second down and 3 for the Demons at the 30 of Fort Morgan. Siani and Hudson in the backfield, flanking Stonehouse. 3 receivers set, 2 to the right. Ball in the middle of the field. Screen goes in motion. No, they fake it to Screen. No, they give it to Screen. Screen's got it. Screen still his feet. 20. Ball's loose. Ball's loose. Fort Morgan has it. As Screen, diving for extra yards, got hit in midair and fumbled the ball, and Fort Morgan has it. Big break for the Mustangs. They recover it at the 18-yard line, their own 18. That was a first down. Screen going for some more yards. Coughed it up.
Well, so the drama continues. We thought that break on the poor punt might give Glenwood a chance to just kind of nail this one down.
17-14 Demons, 4:25 to go in the game. Single back. It's a draw play and a big hit by Keenan Hardert. DeRoche had running room and Hardert there to meet him and hit him hard. No gain. Second down and 10. 4:10 to go in the game. 4:09. The fumble was caused by Keith Montel. Came up and his helmet hit the ball and knocked it loose. Screen's hands. 3:56 to go in the game. Second and 10. Mustangs at their own 18. Demons lead 17-14. Nail-biting time here at Legacy Stadium in Aurora.
And the defense once again.
Cobley in motion. Back to throw his Pape. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be brought down at the 5-yard line. Ball's loose. Ball's loose.
Hardert may have it.
No signal yet. Ball's dead. Ball is dead. They cannot rule that an incomplete pass. Would that nullify the sack?
Yeah, it would. They call it an incomplete pass. Bauer was in on that one.
You got to kid me.
Well, no, they're not moving it up, are they?
Man.
Yes, they are. Incomplete pass. So he got it off, I guess. They didn't call it grounding.
That was a gift there. Well, third down and 10. 3:35 to go in the game. Ball at the 18-yard line of the Mustangs. 17-14 Demons. Red and white Glenwood fans on their feet here at Legacy. Pape back to throw. Sets up, has time. Looking down the left side. No flag. Looking for Cobley, and Cobley fell. Brings up fourth down and 10.
Will they go for it here? If they do, 3:28 to go. They're going to kick it.
They're going to punt.
They're going to rely on their defense stopping Glenwood.
3:28 to go in the ball game. Sunlight Mountain Resort, proud to sponsor the Glenwood Springs Demons football team. Join Sunlight Mountain Resort, the Hotel Colorado, December 4th. The premiere of the film, Under the Influence, from Teton Gravity Research. Tickets on sale, downtown ski shop, and at sunlightmountain.com. Go Demons. Here we go. Screen deep to receive the punt. The punt is away. Screen will take it on a hop and holds on to it, and finally brought down. Brought down by Colton Kiernes at about the 38-yard line of Glenwood. Demons leading 17-14, 3:17 to go in this state championship game.
Screen somewhat like the daring young man on the flying trapeze when it comes to fielding those bouncing punts. Most of the time, he's done it cleanly. Once I can recall it backfired. That time he got a few yards, maybe 3 on the return.
And two backs flanking Stonehouse, Siani and Hudson.
A couple of first downs, and this game could be over.
Doc going through some motions here, talking to Kevin Screen, who's wide right now. Kevin goes in motion. Hand out to Hudson. Hudson finds a little bit of room. Pulls his way forward for some tough yards.
30, Michael Hudson.
Ball at the 42-yard line of Glenwood.
Well, they like to run to the left side where Wagstrom and Oros are.
And Fort Morgan calls timeout. We will take a break as well. 3:09 to go in the ball game. 17-14 Demons. It's KMTS. 3:09 to go in the ball game. Demons leading the Fort Morgan Mustangs 17-14 in this state championship game. Second down and 7 to go for the Demons at their own 41-yard line.
Fort Morgan avoiding a delay penalty. Used the timeout in the third quarter, so they only have one left.
Hudson to the right of Stonehouse. Doc takes a snap, fakes the pitch, keeps it. He's got the first down across the 50 into Mustang territory. Dakota Stonehouse doing it with his feet. The tackle.
Fort Morgan now going to have to start going for the ball.
Tackle made by Ryan Jensen.
That was a pickup of
Under
10 yards.
Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Demons lead by 3, 17-14. Good football within their grasp. Siani and Hudson in the backfield flanking Stonehouse.
What a conclusion to a marvelous couple of seasons by this
Street in
group.
motion, handoff to Hudson. Flag is thrown, coming back. Short gain. 2:41 to go in this game. Carbondale Car Care, your hometown tire center. This winter, take your vehicle to Carbondale Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Go Demons.
Well, that'll be 100 yards and penalties against Glenwood.
Haven't marched it off yet,
as they call it.
Having the leadership. Come out there.
There's two guys moving at the same time.
So it'll be first down and 15 for the Demons. 2:41 to go in the game. Demons lead 17-14.
They forced Glenwood to put the ball in the air. I think they were going to try and just do the 1-2 tandem of Stonehouse keeping it or handing
Ball
it
marked
off
at
to
the
Hudson.
Glenwood 48-yard line. Siani and Hudson flanking Stonehouse.
Still go with the quarterback draw here.
Screen in motion. Keeper by Stonehouse. To Stonehouse up the left side, across the original line of scrimmage. Picked up about 6.
7-yard line.
They're going to have to throw the ball, I think, in order to keep this drive going. Otherwise, they'll have to give Fort Morgan a chance to win the game.
Second down and 9 for Glenwood.
And about 9 to go.
Ball at the 47 of Fort Morgan. Demons lead 17-14.
Might see Josh Galvin. A little look-in pattern. I don't see him out there, though.
Siani and Hudson flanking Stonehouse.
Might give it a little screen pass to Hudson. Would be a safe call. Haven't seen that yet this game.
Doc takes a snap. Hands off to Hudson. Hudson cuts it up. Hudson breaks a tackle. Hudson's
gonna
do it down. Hudson up the left side, 30, 25. Makes a move to the 20. He's to the 15. Big run by Mike Hudson. How do you do?
Well, how appropriate is that? Mike Hudson just having a sensational senior season. Hadn't scored a touchdown yet today, but that was he won't care. That was the biggest run of this ball game.
Huge first down for the Demons. Minute 27 to go in the game.
2nd and 9, and now the ball's at the 15. A gain of 32 for Mike Hudson. And
Minute 24, minute 23, minute 22. Demons lead by 3. Hudson to the right of Stonehouse.
Over the 100-yard mark for Michael. 14 carries, 109 yards.
Doc watches the clock run down. Couple of downs, they can take a knee.
Without even going into the end zone.
Doc fakes the pass, going to run it. Doc up the middle. Doc hit hard, holds on to the ball, gets inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. And this ball game belongs to Glenwood. Fort Morgan's going to call timeout.
That's their last one.
The Demons are going to get the goal football. Can you believe it? We'll take a timeout as well. 51 seconds to go in the ball game. Demons with the gold football within their grasp. They lead 17-14. This is KMTS.
We are 51 seconds from a state championship. Glenwood Springs at the 9-yard line. Dakota Stonehouse and Michael Hudson. How appropriate, the two of them just running things out. Here goes Stonehouse to the right side, into the end zone. Touchdown, Dakota Stonehouse. What a punctuation mark to a fabulous career by Dakota Stonehouse. 48 seconds to go, and that will do it. A 9-yard run up the middle. He was just trying to finish out the clock, and Dakota Stonehouse puts the exclamation mark on this game. And the Fort Morgan sideline and fans gave it a valiant effort. They were in this ball game all the way. But that will do it. Clay Hawkins on to make the extra point kick. And it's bobbled and no block once again. Yes.
So Dakota Stonehouse, let's keep it here. Don't go to a break. Dakota Stonehouse scores on a keeper. And this game is over. Glenwood will win the championship. 23 seconds left. Can you believe it?
Actually, 48 seconds on the clock.
Listen to these Demon fans. Well, Jack, I'm not sure if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you fine, Ron. So can the fans.
A jubilant crowd. 48 seconds to go in the ball game. On the field.
A perfunctory kickoff.
Demons are going to win it. High kick by Hawkins.
And what do you know? He gets his first touchback.
There's the first touchback for Clay Hawkins, as he's done all season long.
A little pumped up on that one, I would say. And the long dream.
What a game this has been.
It began.
Defensive struggle.
I don't think Ron can hear me, so I have to just kind of bob and weave in between his comments. But this began last year. A 10-0 regular season mark, upset in the Sterling first round
Jack, I'll let you
overtime
finish
game.
the call.
Well, thank you, Rod. And that game has been on these players' minds all season long. It's kept them in the moment. Now Fort Morgan undoubtedly will try to throw long here. And scrambling out and being tripped up, and I think it was Parsons. Yes, it was. Taylor Parsons with the hit on the quarterback, Pate. And down he goes. But this game is over. He lost 2 on the play. And they spiked the ball. I'm not sure why. 31 seconds to go. That'll bring up a third down and about 12 at the 18-yard line. But this thing is history. Glenwood Springs, for the first time since 1980. And when you think about what the program had gone through in the about 15 years ago, they were playing a JV schedule. The numbers were down. No more. Pate heaves it toward the sideline, and I think it's going to be caught. Nice catch by Casey Scott at the 45-yard line. And once again, this is just kind of window dressing for the stats. Nope, they're bringing it back. Maybe it was ruled incomplete. Evidently it was. So that'll make it 4th and 12. And what a season. Dakota Stonehouse, fittingly, just kind of trying to run out the clock, runs into the end zone. And here comes Jake Riddle, and he's pounding Pate to the turf with a big sack. And the ball all the way back to about the 3-yard line. A loss of about 15, and that was on 4th down, so it'll be Glenwood's ball. They'll take over with 18 seconds to a gold ball and a state championship. Glenwood takes over on downs. Huge sack by Jake Riddle, and I think they'll probably just kneel it. The Fort Morgan is out of timeouts. Coach Whitworth has shown tremendous sportsmanship in these circumstances all season long. I'd be surprised to see anything but a kneel down here by Glenwood. And there it is.
That's all she wrote, Jack. The countdown is on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glenwood State Champions! E14, the final score. The Glenwood Demons with their first gold football since 1980.
Here come the cheerleaders.
The magical
onto the field.
ride for this team. 19 seniors playing since grade school. Since they're barely old enough to tie their shoes, playing together. And the dream has come true. They won the state championship. And now they're going to take positions midfield and congratulate the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Talk about a worthy opponent. Bill Reeder, how fitting is this? Bill Reeder, the former principal at Glenwood Springs High School, here to award the gold football to his former school. Jack, I'm with CHSAA Commissioner Bill Reeder. Mr. Reeder, this has got to be a little special for you. You used to work at Glenwood, right?
I used to work at Glenwood, yes. This is the third championship Glenwood won, and I got to present the trophies at all three, so this is a special day for me, too.
Congratulations. Thank you. Bill Reeder, the CHSAA Commissioner. Just congratulating one another. Legacy Stadium in Aurora. The site, the neutral site, but it was certainly home field advantage for the Glenwood Demons.
Well,
Jack says, I can't hear you. You got a pretty good connection here?
Yes, we're fine.
Okay.
A doubleheader win for the Western Slope.
Look at the sign here, State Champs, Demons. On my way down, Jack, they handed me a state championship hat. Glenwood State Champs, 3A 2008. I think they're a little optimistic. Well, they had reason to be. They were led by a marvelous senior class. Glenwood Demons will come and serenade their home fans one more time.
Olathe, of course, winning the 2A state championship earlier today in overtime, 22-21.
Glenwood Demons will sing the fight song one more time. Listen to this crowd. Stubler Memorial Field could not hold this crowd.
And we just lost.
One more time in 2008.
Now that the handshakes are completed, we'll take just a moment and then we'll present the trophies to our two teams here in just a moment.
We're transmitting in and out here, so we'll
team about to before the crowd. Fight song as they 13 times before. They do it after.
And if you'll address your attention to the center of the field, first of all, the
Glenwood Demons huddled on the sideline, taking a knee. They're going to sing their fight song to their fans once again for the 14th time this season and the 24th time in the last 25 games by this senior class. What a conclusion. It was the dream. It's always been the dream. From the time things start, there it goes.
Champs! Keenan Harder, Keenan. What a feeling. You've got to be tingling all over. This is amazing. You're state champs.
This is everything we've ever worked for. And I can't say how proud I am of everybody on this team for staying together, and we were always one unit, one team. And we never gave up when we always fought together. And I'll never forget this team and never forget this night. Oh,
Keenan, obviously the key was stopping Chris Cobley, and you managed to do it tonight. It was an amazing defensive effort.
It took our best effort to stop him. He's one of the best runners I've ever seen in my life. You know, their offense stepped up when, that wasn't their expectation, and we had to come to meet him, and I couldn't be happier to be a part of this team and a part of this defense. But
Keenan, congratulations. You're a state champ. A state champ.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to think.
The community, look at this crowd. Glenwood's a ghost town right now. Keenan, I remember we're with Keenan Harder right now, one of the defensive stars for the Glenwood Demons. Keenan, I remember talking to you after the Palisade game, and you said, I don't want this to end. You have tears in your eyes. What an ending. Your dream has come true.
No other way to end this, and I mean, all of us put into this, and I can't thank everybody enough. The coaches, the parents, everybody else, the players. But this feeling is something I'll never forget, and so I can't.
Well, teammates.
Thank you very much.
All right, good job. Keenan Hardert, one of the defensive stars for the Glenwood Demons. He talked about how difficult it was to defend Chris Cobley, the tremendous running back. 190 pounds, 5'7", tough runner, but they bottled him up. They managed to contain him, and that was a big key. The defensive effort was huge. 23-14. One more shot of that scoreboard. We're going to catch up with Dakota Stonehouse here, so follow me. Jack will just keep it down here. There's the gold football awarded to the Glenwood Demons by Bill Reeder.
The defense
former
held Cobley to 78
Glenwood Springs
yards.
High School principal. And this is 3 times he's been able to award the gold football to Glenwood. Everybody trying to get a touch.
Sacked Pape 3 times in the fourth quarter for a loss of 35 yards.
JoJo played here, proudly represented the school as a player and a coach. How does this feel?
This is amazing. These kids deserve everything that they get. They've done a wonderful job. They've played hard. They've done everything we asked them to do. They're the most coachable kids I've ever coached. They did a great job, and this is amazing. It's all for them. They deserve every bit.
Joe Lucky, you and Neil Galuba really had your hands full trying to defend, come up with a scheme for this great team. And Chris Cobley, you frustrated him all night.
Just told our kids to wrap him low, wrap him up, and take him down. The kids did it all.
You brought the pressure on Garrett Pape. He was able to throw the ball.
He did. He had a little success throwing the ball, but we did a good job getting to him late, and that really turned a tie. We got some good sacks late in the game, and we were getting pressure up the middle, doing a great job. Kids are having a great time, and I really want to go enjoy it.
Congratulations, Joe. Joe Lutke, one of the defensive coordinators for the Glenwood Demons, as they pose for lots of pictures and smiles and celebrations. And let's talk to Clay real quick. Clay, come here, buddy. Oh, it made me wear a hat. Clay Hawkins, first year he's played football. Golf player, soccer player, skier, incredible athlete. And here he is playing a huge part this season and leading this team to a state championship. How's it feel?
It feels great. It's really neat to be a part of something like this. I just really enjoyed it.
This is going to give you a thrill, this huge crowd, huh?
Yeah, it's real cool. I like it.
Clay, nice going. Good job.
Thanks.
We'll see you next season.
Huge field
Clay
goal
Hawkins.
by Hawkins.
Let's see if we can catch up with Dakota Stonehouse.
Kept Glenwood ahead at half, 10-7.
Let's get at Mike Hudson.
Booted a 22-yard field goal, Clay did. That kept Glenwood with a 3-point lead at half, and then later it was cut to 17-14.
Mike Hudson, our running back for the Glenwood Demons. They bottled you up a little bit. They hit you hard. You knew they were going to go after you, but you're able to get some big runs, especially down the stretch there.
Yeah, I'm just playing for my teammates, and we're all playing for each other, man. We're doing it.
Go join your team. We'll catch up with Mike in just a minute. Jack, go ahead. Take it away. Again, the final score, 23-14, Glenwood over Fort Morgan, their first state championship since 1980. What a celebration's going on here at Legacy Stadium.
Well, let me recap the scoring for you. Glenwood struck first after a scoreless first quarter on a 5-yard pass from Dakota Stonehouse to Kevin Screen with 11:55, the first play of the second quarter, and Clay Hawkins booted the extra point. That drive, 11 plays, 57 yards, 3 minutes, 18 seconds, set up by an interception by Taylor Parsons at midfield. Then Clay Hawkins.
Jack, I'm going to take it for a sec.
All right. We can see Ron through the crowd of red. They
Final cheer, state champs. Bennett, phenomenal win.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thanks.
How's it feel?
Amazing. It's all we've ever wanted to do our whole life. It's just, I don't know, overwhelming. It's amazing.
I mean, the entire community, we had so many people listening online, watching on the webcast, and the whole community is so proud of you.
I just want to tell everyone thanks for supporting us through everything. I mean, the amount of community support throughout this year is amazing. I mean, sending us off on the bus, that was amazing. I don't know. Just thanks for everything the whole year.
Bennett, congratulations. That gold football, it's all yours, baby.
Thanks,
nice job.
You see the championship hats.
Still in the crowd here, Jack. Trying to look up Doc. He's going to be in demand, not only by reporters, but, of course, college scouts as well.
Stonehouse had an amazing day. He ran for 110
Mike Hudson
yards.
being interviewed by Jeff Casperson. Connor, buddy, got Connor Riley, Jack. Hobbling around those crutches.
Yeah.
Hey, you played a huge part in leading this team. Talk about what you're feeling right now.
Oh my God, I can't even describe it. This is awesome. The team played awesome for all Glenwood, the whole Western Slope. It was awesome.
Western Slope was proudly represented today by Olathe. Olathe won their game, and then Glenwood caps it off with a big win over a really tough team.
Yeah, they did great. Olathe and us. I can't even describe this. This is awesome. I'm speechless.
Connor, this has to ease some of the pain in your broken foot, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Well, you're a state champ, and you played a huge role, as I said. Congratulations, well deserved.
Thank you very much.
Connor Riley, the outstanding wide receiver, Demons.
These guys right here, they're champs.
Yes, they are. Glenwood Demons are the champs.